Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another Pokemon opening. Paradox Rift Round 2. We actually have booster boxes now because they came in one day late. I did my previous opening on Friday, which is the day the set came out. And then my booster boxes got delivered on Saturday afternoon. So one day late, not too bad, which means we can just get right back into opening more because we still have... It looks pretty good if you only look at these 4 rows, but then you look at these 2 rows and you're like, wow, you have a lot of stuff you still need. So, yeah. We're going to continue with that. I hope everybody is having a good Monday and a nice start to the week. Or in Ved, your case, Tuesday, because of the time difference. Hello, Ved and Master. Welcome both of you to the stream. Welcome anyone who may be lurking. I don't think tonight means right now. As in because it's morning for you. Let's hope you have a good pull stash. Yeah, let's hope. I mean, the nice thing about the booster boxes is the other stuff we were opening, like the ETBs and those like booster bundles and packs and stuff, they don't really have statistical pull rates, so to speak. I mean, they do. Like, roughly 30% of packs are going to have a hit. Like, that's what they say. But, like, in a booster box, you can generally assume you're going to get 12 to 14 hits. One of them should be a gold or a special illustration card. 1 or 2 should be like a full art card. Like, there's more statistical consistencies in the booster boxes. Again, not 100% guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. I've had boxes where I've gotten no special cards, but I've had boxes where I've gotten like 2 or 3. But statistically, it's 1 per box. So hopefully we can check off a good amount of these 2 lists, which is all of those full art cards. There are still, I wrote the numbers at the top, 6 cards in the normal set I haven't gotten yet, and then just some like reverse holos and stuff. So for the most part, we're really only going to be caring about the last like 3 cards of every pack, which should mean we can go a little faster. I'm hoping this will be like a 3-ish hour stream, depending how fast I open stuff, probably like 3 booster boxes, and then depending how the opening goes, it's why I haven't posted a schedule yet. I alluded to it in Discord, but I'm thinking if this opening goes meh, and there's still a lot of cards I need, I'll probably do another opening maybe tomorrow. If it goes really well and I pull a lot of stuff, I might just open the rest of my boxes off stream, and then tomorrow I'll do something else, like a rhythm game or some other game, which is why I haven't posted yet. I want to see how this stream goes before I commit to what I'm doing for Tuesday. So schedule should come out tomorrow at some point, just as a heads up. Oh, I see what you mean, Ved, right. Because when I said tonight, given you're in the morning, you must have thought tonight your time rather than tonight my time, which is right now. Yeah. Well, it's nice you were able to stop by still. Hello, Norm. Welcome. Hey, lurking is still totally valid. I lurk a lot of streams that I go into, so don't ever feel bad about lurking. But thank you. Yes, hopefully it is a very good session. Get some stuff out of the way. Okay, so we got my sleeves, we got my packs. I think we're all set. Let's hope you have some good pull sesh. Yes, Master, let's. Rhythm Doctor Act 5 released 3 days. Oh, really? How far did I get? Was I on like Act 3 when I played Rhythm Doctor? I know I didn't finish it. I was thinking a rhythm game this week because it has been a bit. But we'll see. Okay. If people want to guess the energy, you can. I'm just going to keep putting them face down for every pack. You don't have to. So I'm really just going to be looking for like the first 6 cards. I believe, or sorry, the way it goes is 4 common, 3 uncommon, 2 reverse or holographic cards, and then 1 rare. So for the first 4 cards, I only care if I get a number 13. For the next 3 cards, I only care if I get number 97 or 171. And then for the last slot, I only care about 32, 125, and 144. Unless it's a full art card. Then I care regardless. Okay. So we have Blipbug, Gligar, Snorunt, Honedge. Okay, so we didn't get that. No, no, and no. Okay. On to the reverses. I am going to be checking all of these because there's still a lot of reverses I need. 88. I have that one. 23, Fuecoco. Okay, I needed that. That is the first pack. Got me a card I needed. Hopefully that's a good sign. So I'm going to set it up the same way. Normal cards, reverses, hit cards. Wow, you guys like can't see up there. Okay, can I adjust this a little bit? It should be higher up so you can actually see what I have up there. Hello, Crow. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a very nice Monday. Okay, that's better. Now, if this would stop going, you can actually see the hit cards at the top. Yay! There we go. And 134, I had that one. Okay. Hey, we got a hit, or not a hit, we got a card I needed. That's what counts. Remember, every booster box has 36 packs, so we have a lot of packs to go through. Like 100-ish for this stream, because I'm planning on trying to do 3 booster boxes, but it is going to take, or vary depending on how long it takes. Been a minute since I caught a stream live. Yeah, it has been a bit, but you know, no problem. Life gets in the way and stuff. I haven't been able to catch yours lately either. But that's just kind of how it goes with real life and all that. I'm doing well, Crow. Thank you. How are things going with you? My head hurts. Ugh. Headaches are never fun. I actually have a little bit of a headache today. So I feel you, bad. All right, looking for number 13. No. Okay, 97 or 171? No. Okay. Fossil 60? Have that one. Oricorio 67? Had that one. And 28, we had that one. Okay, nothing new in that pack. All good. Yeah, I hope the headache doesn't persist too long then. Hopefully you're back to normal soon. Doing good, busy with some stuff. Yeah. It's always unfortunate when that happens. I have said before in a couple previous streams, I have a really busy November. So my stream schedule is going to be pretty erratic this month. I'm just going to try and get in what I can when I can. But the days are going to be switching. The times might be switching. All right, do we get number 13? No. 97 or 171? Okay, there we go. 171. That is one of the uncommon cards I needed. Professor Turo's Scenario. Very good. Hello. Unfortunately, I can't read what that is, but welcome to the stream regardless. I mean, it's fine if you type in that, but unfortunately, I won't be able to respond, at least. Either way, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a nice day. 52, we have this one. Okay. Third pack, we get an illustration rare, the Plusle full art. I really, really, really like the Plusle. Plusle and Minun. Plusle's the red one, Minun is the blue one. They have a pair set. So like the Plusle's on the left and then the Minun makes up the rest of the picture on the right. So if you put them together, you get a big image. But it's super cute. So that's a great hit. Nice, starting off strong. Okay. Plusle illustration rare. What's he holding in energy? That's a good question. I assume it's his attack. Because he can like generate electricity, so I assume it's like a little ball of electricity. And it's just colored red because it's Plusle. Behind that, we have Tinglu 109, which I already had. But we will get Plusle, little cute guy, in a sleeve. First hit of the night is a very nice one. Yay! Plusle. It's in Russian. Gotcha. I did think it kind of looked like that, but I'm just not versed enough in other languages to know, so I didn't say. Hello, Jace. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a nice night. Or day, depending where you are. Night for me. Alright. Pack number 4. Boom. Okay. Still looking for number 13. So the thing with this card number 13, which is a common card, I actually pulled it on the Friday stream. And then when I was organizing my cards, I think yesterday, I realized that one was actually damaged. Like it had a nick in the top and then a big, like, print line going down it. So I was like, yeah, no, it's a common card. We should pull another one. I'll just hold off and get it a second time. 97, we didn't get. Reverses, 111 Golbat, we have that one. 178, we didn't have this one, okay, that's good. Cross another one off the list. And a Chi-Yu 29 we did have, unfortunately. The Russian script is called Cyrillic? I did not know that. Cyrillico in Spanish. I'm a little late. Hey guys. Hello, Zali. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a nice night. Meanwhile, in English, I believe we just call the alphabet English, which is not very interesting. I don't actually know. Well, I guess it's not like a script. Is it a script? Is every form of writing or language technically a script? Looking for number 13? No 13. Okay. Looking for 97. Oh, 97. Perfect. That was the last uncommon card I needed. Cross that off. So now I only need a common card and rares. Alright, Swablu, 152. I needed that. Booster box starting off strong. Gimme Ghoul 87. I think we got 88 earlier. I needed 87, yes. Double whammy. Triple whammy. Another hit. Sandy Shocks EX. Number 108. I needed that one as well. Sandy Shocks is one of the Paradox Pokemon for people who have not played Scarlet and Violet. It's a ancient version of Magneton. Looks pretty nice. Starting off very strong. Jeez. 2 hits, a bunch of reverse hollows, and both of the uncommons I needed. Is it pronounced Cyrillic? Like Cyrillic? Cyrillic? Yeah, I'm not sure the actual pronunciation. I feel like I get corrected on my pronunciation a lot, so I wouldn't trust anything I say in regards to pronunciation. Unless it's something I'm super confident on. Because otherwise, I'm probably butchering it. Number 13, do we got it? Do we got it? Do we got it? No, we don't. Okay. And speed run through the uncommons to get to the reverses again. More Pekko, 121. I'm pretty sure I needed that. I did. Beautiful. Garganackle, 104. I also needed that. Oh my god. We are on a roll. Oh my god. I also needed this. Norman Full Art. 237. All the way at the bottom. Jeez. Norman is the normal gym leader from, I think, Gen 3. And he is, I want to say, the father of your rival in Gen 3. I could be a little wrong on that. But Norman Full Art. We already have 3 hits. In the case of Spanish, the Spanish of Spain is called Castilian, but is not the one used in Latin America. And most people in Latin America don't like Spanish. Oh, right. I have heard that like the one from Spain and the one from Latin America are a little different. Like some words could mean different things or be pronounced different ways. I think a lot of schools in like America teach the Spanish, like Spain version of Spanish, which is interesting considering America is bordering Mexico. So you would think maybe they should teach the Latin American version, but evidently not. Okay, 13. Do we have it? We don't. Okay. Go right on through the uncommons. Tinkatuff 84. Needed that. We're on a tear with these reverse hollows. Surskit number 1, we did not need. Zacian 136, we have. Norman looking like a middle-aged god right there. He just wants what's best for you. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. And regarding the way of writing, we also have different types. We call these letters Imolde, while the script form is the one that looks like more stylized with the letters joined together. Like the... I feel like I know what you're talking about. It's already 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeesh. That's like 8-hour time difference. Because it's like 8 p.m. for me. All right, can we get number 13? We cannot. Okay. Right through the uncommons into the reverse hollows. Onyx. 90. We needed it. We needed it. Wug Trio, 53. Also needed it. Yes. Groudon, 93. We did have that one. Crow means cursive is what they call oh, okay. Gotcha. Cursive. I don't even know if they teach cursive anymore. I learned it in like 3rd grade, I think. The only time I ever use cursive is when I sign things. I don't really know if there's a purpose otherwise. I don't even know if they teach it now. If I'm being completely honest. 7 for me. Only an hour difference, Zolly. Assuming that means 7 p.m. instead of 8 a.m. I mean, 7 p.m. instead of a.m. Ah, no 13 again. Go right through the uncommons. Reverse. Okay, 82. Tinkatink. We have that. Snorlax doll, I'm pretty sure. Yes, we have. And a Kingdra, 32. We needed this one. That was one of the rares I still needed. Okay. Good. A very classic Pokemon, Gen 1. Ba-ba-ba. My cursive was always awful. It's not the easiest to write in. I feel like mine is decent, but I also feel like I forget how to write some letters and then I just kind of like scribble. It's interesting seeing the evolution of your signature over the years too. Like when I was younger, for my signature, I would actually sign my whole name. Like I would do letter by letter and make sure that it looked right. And now it's more like I do the first letter and then a scribble, and then I do the second letter and then a scribble. I'm like, yeah, that's close enough. It looks right. All right, did not have the number 13 that we needed, but we go into the reverses, 138. I needed that. Beautiful. Screamtail reverse, Angry Jigglypuff. I have that one. And a Hoopa EX. There are so many legendaries in this freaking set, or legendaries and mythicals. Like the rare cards, the double rares like this one, and the illustration cards. Like there are so many legendary Pokemon in this set. 98. I did need a Hoopa EX. Nice. So that's our 4th hit. My 2 initials with the same scribble. Similar to me. Crow, there you go. Great minds think alike, right? One of my classic sayings. PM? Yeah, we're close then, Zolly. Hour difference. I do a cursive D and then 5 loops because A, L, S are basically all loops. D, A, L. They are. Yeah. Okay. Number 13. Do we have it? No. Okay. Uncommons. Yeah. Reverses. Okay, now we're talking. 114 Purloin. Guess what? I needed it. Ross it off, baby. Ampor, 41. Did not need it. Porygon Z, 144. I did. That was one of the rares I still needed. Nice. So now all we need is number 125, which is a Steelix rare, holographic, and number 13, which is a Nimble common card. And then we'll have every card in the main set except for the double rares like the EX cards. Good progress. Master set is coming together. Porygon is such a cool concept for Pokemon. Code come to life. Yeah. And I got the illustration rare for the Porygon last stream. Which is the one that was like, he's going scientist-y on me. Or scientist-y. He's like doing the Leo cosplay. Do you make the list? I don't make the list, Crow. The Pokemon website has like this checklist posted, and you can just download it and print it. Why gloves? Hello, Franco. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's just like a VTuber thing. I don't need to do it. I don't really care about having them. I guess there's 2 reasons. One, it's just kind of like a funny, typical thing that VTubers do, is to wear gloves. Usually they wear full gloves instead of the fingerless ones, but this is what I have on hand. And 2, I think my body temperature tends to run cold, so wearing the gloves is nice for me, because otherwise my hands get really dry, and I hate that. It's super uncomfortable. So the gloves help a little bit. So yeah, it's a mix of those 2 things. It wasn't super cold today, but a little bit. Xatu, 72 reverse. Guess what? We needed it. Doublade, 132. Or Doubleade, whatever. Now I had that. Melodic, 36. I did have that. And I know that's the one that Stella liked. Because VTuber. There you go, Crow. Whoops. Didn't mean to hit my camera. I haven't been blessed. That's true. I did make my own list in the past. I've done so. I think my first opening stream, Scarlet and Violet set, I didn't have any kind of list. My second set, which was Paldea Evolved, I think I did a handwritten list. Like, I hand wrote the whole thing because I didn't realize you could find them online and print it. Then the next set, which was Obsidian Flames, I was like, writing it was a pain. So I did my own list again, but in an Excel document, and I was updating that throughout the stream. And then I was like, this is kind of annoying too. And I Googled, and lo and behold, they just have printable checklists that you can download. Go figure. So I've done that for this one and the previous one. At this point, we just kind of expect fingerless gloves. That has become the Leo standard, yeah. If it wasn't kind of cold and I didn't get super dry hands, I would maybe just not do the gloves because I don't really care that much about that. But like the whole back of my hand just gets really dry and cracked, and it's super annoying. I have to put like lotion on at night before I go to bed and stuff. Wow, okay. Another EX card. I did get this one in the previous stream. It was like Confugrigus EX or something like that. Is how it was pronounced. I was pronouncing it horribly wrong the first time, and I think I was corrected to Confugrigus or something along those lines. Confagrius, maybe? I don't know. Clever thing to make lists so you want to get all the items in evil strategy. You could say it's like that, yeah. I mean, for me, I'm intending to try and get every card because I like doing the master set, which is when like you have a binder and you have one of every card in it. So the list does make it much easier to keep track of that. Like, if you don't keep track of it while you're opening, it is an absolute pain in the ass to go back and manually go through all your bulk to find the cards you need. No, number 13 again. Tinglu 109, I probably needed it. Yep. If it's a rare reverse, I probably needed it. Cursed Duster 161, I did not. Iron Jugulus 158, nope, that is not the rare I needed. Leo Lovelace, yeah. Literally just add the G in front of my name. Yeah, that's a good one, Zali. Leo Lovelace, yes. We have Leoji, we have Leo Lovelace. Leo Rizlace for when I play Monster Prom. Pokemon TCG app does a much better job. I do remember you mentioning the TCG app before, Master. I think there were two things with that. Number one, I use my phone as my camera, so I can't actually use the app while I'm streaming because the phone is accounted for. And then it's like, I mean, I could use my iPad, but that's just one more thing I have to set up, and the less things I have to set up, the better. I did need this reverse, Dawdler reverse. The colors on that really pop. I like that. Porygon 2, 143. Did not need. Zacian, we already got. And I think, I could be wrong. You can correct me if that's the case. Anybody, but Master especially, because you actually use it. I think I saw that Pokemon removed that functionality. Like, you can no longer track your collection of the cards in the app. I think. I'm pretty sure I saw something about that. I don't know why they removed it, if that is accurate, but I think I read about it. I could be wrong. There's 13. Okay, Nimble. This is the guy. Yeah, like right down here, there was a big print line. And then up here, there was something going on. All right, so we got 13. So now the only thing we care about officially are the last 3 cards of every pack. Because that's where the rare, the reverses, and the full art cards could be. So I can speed run through everything up until then. Latios, 73. I had that. Swablu full art. I think I got this last stream. 213. I did. Which is fine. Because for all of the illustration cards, I want 2 copies. 2 copies of the illustration cards, 2 copies of the full art trainers. Because I do 2 binders for that. 1 for the master set, 1 for my illustration binder, and 1 for my trainer binder. So I did get this one last stream, but now I got both copies, and it is a super, super, super cute card, with the Swablu being the imposter among us, with all of the Wingulls around him. And then behind that, we have an Espathra Hollow, which I do not need. Swablu looks amazing. Look at the grass. Yeah, it's like actually really well drawn and rendered. It's a very nice card. Very nice card. Speedrun time. You got it, Ved. Sus. Extremely sus. Extremely sus. Man, I was talking with like a couple of the people in Legit Weebs the other day, like Zero and Kiwi and them, who you guys, I believe, have seen in chat here and there. We were talking about how we should try and play Among Us sometime, just because we all kind of miss it at this point. Like, it's been so long since all of us have played that we're all getting nostalgic for it. And they actually just released a new map. Hopefully we can play. Actually, okay. So after this, I can speedrun again. All right, Crobat is not... Joltik, 64. Had that one. Gabite, 95. I had. Gliscopod, 49. I did not need. All right, pack number 18. We are finishing the first half of the first booster box. I don't know why they would do that. It's just a card tracking app. It's the whole feature. I'm not talking about live. Oh, so it's a whole separate app? I don't know. I'd have to double check. I don't remember when I read the article or if it was talking about something in live or elsewhere. So unfortunately, I can't really say. All right. Vanillish, 44. Needed that. Let's go. Or Vanillish, I should say. Professor Turo's Scenario 171, I believe I had. I did. I forgot to cross it off. And Yveltal 118 I had. Alright, I'm still gonna go backwards just to keep it consistent for when I'm sorting the bulk later. Because good lord do I need to sort the bulk. Alright, second half. Team Latias or Latios? I'm a Latios stan. I would also pick Latios, Master. I'm with you. I mean, I like them both, but yeah, I think Latios looks a little cooler. I'd be so down to watch that stream. Yeah, I don't know if it would be a collab stream or if it would just be something that we do offline, but either way, I think it would be a lot of fun. I do think a big Among Us collab stream would be fun, though. It's just, you want to get like as many people as possible, and that's always kind of hard with time zones and all that. Knackley 101, I needed. Yay. A rock salt Pokemon. Condomouse 153. Didn't need. Porygon, we just got earlier. Is that Among Us emote vid? I've never seen that before. How much did you spend on Pokemon cards? Oh boy. Yeah, that's a loaded question, Crow. Are you talking specifically for this new set that just came out that I'm opening? Or in my entire life? Because the latter number would probably be horrifying, and I don't even want to know. If it's just for this set, like 1,000 or so. That's what I spend on every set, basically. Because a booster box case is around 650. And then I usually get like some of the ETBs for the promos and a couple random other things. But I basically like, that's my cutoff point. There's 4 sets a year or so. So I do that for every set, and then anything I don't pull when I'm opening, then I sell my duplicates or I trade my duplicates for stuff I need. So during the pandemic, when I was at home not really doing anything, I went really, really crazy with how much I was buying. But I have since massively cut down on that. Really tried to rein it in, be realistic. Or I shouldn't say realistic, reasonable with what I'm spending on each one. I mean, this is like my primary hobby. Essentially, like collecting cards is my big hobby. Like that's my spending money, essentially. And I know they release the sets every roughly 2.5 months. So, you know, just put some money aside knowing, okay, there's going to be another set in like the next set's in January. I already know that. So I know to put some stuff aside over the next couple months so that come January, no issue with getting some stuff. But yeah, I like pale compared to you look at guys like PokeRev. I bring PokeRev up a lot because he's the main Pokemon YouTuber that I watch, but like, I mean, he is costing like 5 digits per set. Like, Granted, that's his whole like job. Like he does YouTube full time as a Pokemon creator, so totally makes sense. I need that card, by the way. I just do it for fun, so definitely a difference there. Whatever makes you happy, man. Exactly, Zali, exactly. Whatever makes you happy and also is within your budget and all of that. 1,000 every set. More or less, Crow, more or less. I think the previous one, like Obsidian Flames, I didn't. It was closer to like 700, 750 or something like that. So it really depends on the set, like how many promo stuff come out, and how interested in the set I am. Like this set has a ton of cards that I really am interested in. So I wanted to pull those. Whereas Obsidian Flames only had a handful of cards I was interested in, so I didn't feel as inclined to buy as much of the actual sealed stuff to open. So we did get a hit here. Cofugrius again. Cofugrigus. Whatever the hell it is. Full art. 224. So it's not like an illustration card or a special card or anything. It's just a normal full art card. Whoops. No, not my stack. But it is a hit, and it looks pretty cool with the purple and pink colors. Nice. Only needed one of those, so I can fully cross that off the list. Like I said, the two types of cards that I want duplicates of are these ones. The illustration cards, I want 2 copies, and the full art trainers, I want 2 copies. I'd be down for a massive collab. Yeah, Crow, if anything like that ends up happening, I will let you know. Obviously, time zone and availability dependent. Looks 3D-ish even. I think they are, Ved. I think the full art Pokemon cards, like, or I should, why'd I put it in this pile? The full art cards, I believe, are 3D modeled, and then they just print it like on the background. Hello, Davis. Welcome to the stream. Zali is indeed here. Yes. Squad up. Squad up. All right. I'm going to have to move this pile because it is getting really close to the camera. Chiyu 29 reverse. I needed that. Let's go. Flittle 79. Nope, I had that. Another hit card. Iron Hands EX. I believe I needed this. 70. Yes, I did. This is another one of the Paradox Pokemon, but it's one of the future ones. This is futuristic version of Hariyama, who I believe is from Gen 3. Got all the sparkles and stuff going on. Very nice. We're crushing it. Crushing it. There's a Davis in Code Vein. Really? Is it one of the main characters, Crow, or just like a side character? Alright, I'm going to push this off to the side. Start a new pile. Actually, I'm going to have a sip of my tea before I continue. Okay. I'm not planning on streaming Friday, Davis. Nope. I haven't posted the schedule yet, but I think it's going to be most likely Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. It could be Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday, maybe. But I think Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday is probably more likely. But it will depend on my mood and what I want to do. Because I'm be out of school for oh, right, Veterans Day. Unfortunately, I don't get Veterans Day off from work. Unbelievable. That's BS, making me work on a holiday. All right, Flittle 80. I think I need it. Yes. We got the other flittle before, but this one I needed. Magby 19? No. Morpeko? Add that. Come on. Alright, that's fine. We still got another reverse we needed. Lost his fiance, tried to find her, coworker fell in love with him, and found the fiance, but she didn't tell him because she didn't want to lose him. Ooh, jeez. That's a yikes. Does he end up finding out that the fiance is still alive? Or, oh, that coworker died. No, the coworker dies too. Poor Davis just getting crushed. Substrika 63. I needed. Yay. Oh boy. Well, there's our 1 per booster box average secret rare or hyper rare. Iron Valiant EX gold card. 261. I only need one of these, so I can cross that off. I think on the stream on Friday, I got the Garchomp one. So now we get the Iron Valiant one. Ooh, shiny. Shiny cardboard. Shiny cardboard goes hard. And behind that, we just have a normal Palkia. It's an NPC that helps you in the base. Oh, okay. Feels like there's something on the sleeve. Maybe not. Okay. Iron Valiant Gold. There we go. But we keep it going. We still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 packs left in this booster box. And then I still got more booster boxes after that. We got a lot of hanging out, a lot of chatting, and a lot of card opening ahead of us. Let's go. Let's go. Make the most of the chatting and hanging out before I'm on essentially like a week break or week and a half break, whatever. 4 members until 400. Yeah, I saw I was at 396 earlier today, so that's cool. 400 will be nice. 4 is my favorite number, so hitting 400 plus will be like nice. 444 will be extra nice because, like I said, 4 is my favorite number. But 500 will be the real big one. If I could hit 500 like by my 1 year, which is February 11th, that would be very nice. But I don't know how realistic it is. Just, you never know with YouTube. But I didn't have a 400 special thing planned, Davis. I think I would do something for 1,000 and maybe for 500, but probably not for 400. I'll just make a post. 31? No. 32. Yes. Needed the Kingdra reverse. A Frostlass EX. I also pulled this one on Friday's stream. Still looks pretty nice. I have noticed we've only gotten 1 illustration card in this box. That feels kind of low. I think you should get 3 per box generally. So hopefully these last like 9-ish packs have a couple more illustration cards, but we'll see. In the depths, we find the memories and he discovers the truth. Oh, okay. Tell him to go to his fiance, but he decides not to. Instead, he watches her from a distance because he thinks humans and revenants can't be together. Oh, I forgot about the whole human revenant thing. We have Remembrance Day in Canada. We don't get work off either, but at 11 we have to stop working for a minute of silence. All of Canada does it. Interesting. I don't think the US does that. I could be wrong. I'm just hoping they tell us we can like log off or leave early. That would be nice. I don't expect it, but it would be a perk. Oh, 91. I need that. Wo Chien, 18. Now what I need. Steelix is evading me. Store music stops, announcement comes on telling you when to start and finish, and everyone stops moving and closes their eyes for a full minute. That's nice that the whole country does it. Yeah, I don't think the US does that for Veterans Day, but I don't know. I work from home on Fridays, so I'm not in the office. All right, number 10, bug, I have that. Well, there's an illustration card. Like I said, we should have get 1 or 2 more, and here's 1. So maybe we'll get 1 more. Hopefully a special illustration card, but I don't know because we did get the gold. I feel like usually it's a special or gold, but not necessarily both. But we got a Minior? Minior? Oh, it's probably like Meteor, so Minior. But you got like the whole rainbow spectrum here. Pink, blue, yellow, green, cyan, orange, purple. That's a nice looking one. 201. There's a lot of illustration cards in this set. Let's see. So 16 plus... Sorry. 217 minus 182. 117... 37, so 34. 34 normal illustration rares plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 special illustration. So what is that? 43 illustration cards in this set? Like, when I said that this set is really good for art, that's partially why. There are so many. And so many of them are really good. But we got the Minior. So that's good. You know, I'll explain my graphics art class. We pretty much just do emotional therapy or sit in the gym. That doesn't seem very graphic art. Like, by graphic art, is that supposed to be stuff on the computer? Like graphic design? I took a graphic design class in high school. I thought it was interesting. I don't know if graphic art is different. Minioned? Oh, yeah, if it's the PE coach, I can see why you'd sit in the gym. It's like their home turf. Bring you to the place they know best. 127. Nope. 65? Nope. 29. Nope. No, no, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. Saw that Bochi won Best Anime of last year. Do you mean in my award stream, Crow? Or did you, like, go back and look at mine? Because I did give Bochi Anime of the Year in my awards. Or is there, like, a different, like, a professional one? Like, I know Anime Trendings happened a few months ago. Attack on Titan ended. How was your reaction? Yeah, I watched it yesterday. I will say no spoilers in chat for anybody who has not watched it. Obviously, Attack on Titan is one of the biggest anime of all time. So a lot of people are going to want to be watching it, and there's a lot to unpack in that finale. So definitely nobody say anything spoiler related. I will try to make sure I don't. 34 Octillery, there we go. Chen Pao, where's Azume? That's his guy. Son of Buddha, hello, welcome to the stream. Somebody's redeeming the codes quick. I feel like a lot of the live Pokemon openings, you definitely get people who I think lurk and they redeem the codes. And that's cool. Like, it's a mutual thing because the person streaming gets the watch time, which is beneficial. And the person who is lurking gets free codes. But yeah, welcome to the stream. I mean, you might not master, but I mean, I would recommend Attack on Titan. I think it's one of the best, like, stories in anime. So if you care at all about stories and character writing, Attack on Titan is definitely worth watching. And considering it just ended, there's going to be a lot of spoilers going around. That's a really cool looking reverse. I do already have it though. Jirachi 126 I also have. Zekrom I have as well. The New Type Anime Awards 2023 from Katakawa, Bocchi won. Gotcha. I have not seen that, but very well deserved. Bocchi was my favorite by far last year. I mean, I really like Summertime Rendering too, but Bocchi was like 10 out of 10. What's your question, Jace? As long as it's appropriate for YouTube. I tried last time and some people just have faster internet or something. Could be. Or like they just have their iPad or whatever up with the camera ready, and then as soon as it comes on the screen, it's like boom, boom. Have you heard of UFC? It's a martial arts tournament where the best fighters across the world enter. I want to enter, but I don't know where it's going to be held. I know of UFC. I don't really watch it or follow it or anything like that, but I do know of it. Yeah. Similar to MMA, kind of. Yeah, I don't know anything about where it's held, so I can't really comment. But if you do decide to enter, good luck. I'm sure the competition is pretty fierce, but just gotta try your best. Ooh, Altaria EX. I needed that one, definitely. And to answer your question, Crow, about the ending. When I was watching it, I'm just gonna try and be like as vague as possible so that I don't spoil anybody. It's like an hour and a half long, the ending. And for the first hour of it, I was like, this is peak. Like, amazing tension. Like, I was on the edge of my seat. The things that were happening, the action animation was amazing. Just how the story was progressing was super interesting. There were a bunch of like really big and emotional moments. So the first hour, I was like, this is incredible. The last like 25 minutes, I was a little more iffy on. I feel like it got kind of, I don't know if I would say philosophical or like abstract, but there was a lot going on in the last 25 minutes. And I think while I was watching it, I was kind of in this perpetual state of just, or like, huh. Like, I didn't really know how to take a lot of what was happening. I feel like some of it was kind of over the top, a little over dramatic. Some of it, I was like, that doesn't really make sense to me. Especially, there's like a conversation between two of the main characters, Eren and Armin. And I thought most of the conversation was good. Ooh, I needed that one. But there was one or two points in the conversation where he said something, and I was like, really? Like, I don't know if I buy that. I don't know about that. Like, it made me kind of call into question some of the story up to that point, with what they were trying to go for. And then there was like a montage during the ending credits where something happened that I was kind of like, I don't know if that undermines part of the story. It's really hard to say without like name dropping specific things and without I feel like if you've seen it, you probably know some of the things I'm talking about. But either way, I think after I finished watching it, I was just, yeah, like I said, kind of like, huh. And then I read some stuff on Twitter. Some people had some interesting threads talking about the ending that I read through. And then I slept on it, and then I read some more stuff. I read an interview with the creator. I read some more threads from people giving their opinions on the ending. And I think reading a bunch of other people kind of talking through it helped me to better understand some of what they were going for with the ending, like, themes and the overall message. And that made me appreciate it a little bit more than when I just finished it myself and I was thinking about it, because it's just like another person's perspective who views it a little differently than I did. And then reading through that, I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Like, I can definitely see how this conversation might have implied X, and how in turn that meant that Y happened, and yada yada. But But yeah, basically, to sum it up, or the short version of it, without really, again, talking specifics or giving spoilers, is I loved the first hour of it. The last 25 minutes I was kind of iffy on, mostly because of how it got a little abstract, and there was like 2 specific things that I didn't really understand or buy when they said it. But then after sleeping on it, reading through some stuff that other people said, and kind of giving it a second win. Like, I probably spent like 12 to 15 hours just kind of sitting on it before I actually rated it. Like, I use AniList. I think I sent the link to my AniList in Discord. So if anybody is in Discord and wants to see like a list of all of the anime I've seen and what I rated them, the link is in there. But yeah, I waited like a solid 15-ish hours before I actually, I don't even know if I put it on AniList. I have to double check. Before I tried rating it. And I ended up saying that even if there are, I mean, first of all, number 1, I did come around on the ending a bit. Number 2, even if it didn't 100% stick the landing in my book, it mostly stuck the landing. And when you have almost 100 episodes of consistently 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 quality story and plot twists and character writing and an interesting cast and like amazing production for the most part, like I think even if in that last 20 minutes it didn't 100% live up to my expectations or end perfectly, that doesn't take away from how the rest of the story, the 99% it took to get to the last 20 minutes, that was still incredible. It's still one of the best stories I've experienced in an anime. It's still one of the best casts in an anime. It's still some of the best character writing in an anime. It's one of the most influential anime of all time. It's one of my all-time favorite anime. It is the anime that got me into anime. So even if those last 20 minutes weren't perfect, I think they were fine. I'm not upset. I didn't dislike it, especially after thinking about it more. And I do think, as a whole, I did like the ending because, again, like the first 2/3 leading up to the last 20 minutes, still amazing. The last 20 minutes, they were fine, in my opinion. That was a really long-winded tangent or answer. I hope it was at least kind of clear, given that I was trying to be super vague about specifics. I think I ended up giving it a 9 out of 10. I considered giving it an 8, and then I considered bumping it up to an 8.5, and then I settled on a 9. Logic being, I would consider the first hour a 9. And then the last 20 minutes are probably like a 7.5 to me. But the first hour was so good, and the overall journey was so good, that I was like, you know what? Like, at worst, this is an 8.5. And when I consider the context of the whole series, I think, yeah, a 9 is fair. But I could definitely go back and change it to an 8.5. I probably will at some point, because historically, I tend to go back and drop scores of things I've watched, like, months later. I don't know if I've said that before. I have, like, 380 complete animes. Oh my god, 300 complete anime. And I have gone back and dropped the score of them retroactively by like anywhere from half a point to like 3 points on a 10 scale. I think for like 180 out of the 300 anime I've watched, I've gone back and dropped the score. Like, that's how often I revise my list. Because I feel like the more anime I watch, the more I like refine my taste and my personal preferences, the more I find certain things that I like. And then I go back and I'm like, I watched this 5 years ago when I didn't understand X or Y as well. Objectively, no, I don't think that's an 8. That's more like a 7. And then I'll drop it to a 7. So it is very possible I will drop. I gave it a 9, like, at first. I probably will drop it to an 8.5 at some point. But overall, though, I had a really good time with the ending. But that was a big tangent. So, what about you, Crow? I know, Zali, you said that you really liked it. You cried a lot, if I remember correctly. I don't know. Anybody else in chat, you can feel free to say what you thought of it as well. Again, as long as no spoilers, just be vague. Given that it is so popular and so new. Y'all talking about anime, and the show I mainly watch is Nailed It. I don't think I've ever heard of Nailed It, to be honest. With professionals teaching the bakers? Yeah, I don't think I've heard of that. I mean, I really only watch anime, though, so... I mean, I'm an anime boy on the internet, so naturally, I'm gonna watch mostly anime. Because that's me. Me, IRL. Yeah, I've finished a bunch of anime in the past, like, week and a half, actually. I've been trying to binge catch up on my 2023 stuff, so I watched the Attack on Titan finale. I finished Oshi no Ko. I finished Mushoku Tensei Season 2. And I feel like there was one other thing that I finished, and now I'm blanking on it. Yeah, if I remember, I'll say. I also started watching My Love Story with Yamada at level 999. I only watched the first episode so far, but I thought it was pretty good. I feel I was feeling iffy at one part, and it made me stop crying. That's fair. It took you out enough that you were kind of like, huh. Two characters gave me sibling energy, and at the end, those characters... I don't even really remember the couples at the end. I'm gonna go rest for a bit. Sounds good, Ved. I hope your headache feels better. I know it's always a pain dealing with it, but I do hope it gets better. By the way, we are on Booster Box 2 now. I just opened it up. Hype and recency can affect your opinion, but so can nostalgia, so you have a good re-rate window. Yeah. I mean, I go back and re-rate a lot. I'd say I usually do a pass-through maybe like every... Or like, of my whole list, I'd say probably like every 3 months I go through and adjust things. 84, I have that one. 87 I have. And Latios, okay. Character development in Attack on Titan is amazing, though. Yes, I 100% agree, Zali. I think out of all the anime I've seen, Attack on Titan definitely has some of the best character writing. Like, such a huge cast, so many varied characters. But even despite that, like, so many of them got well-deserved attention and development. Sounds good, Davis. Enjoy your bath. Thank you for stopping by. I think I had mentioned that I saw the end of the manga, and for years I had a feeling it was going to end like this. It's an ending used in other works, so I didn't like it went in that direction, not because I didn't like the ending, but because I found the direction predictable. That's fair if you, like, want to be surprised or, like, have something more substantial come out of it. 90? I have that one. 104, pretty sure I have. Yeah. Hey! Rourke Full Art. I think I got this one last time, too. Yep, I did. 242. Okay. So that's done then, because I needed to. But nice. Another Full Art trainer. Just checked again, $3.99. What's $3.99? Direction, art, music, etc. was excellent. What I have a problem with is the story script, not the anime itself. Oh, really? $3.99? It went up 3 just on this stream? Because it was $3.96 before I started streaming. So if it's suddenly at $3.99, that's surprising. I'll take it though. Thank you, whoever might be lurking and decided to subscribe. I appreciate it. Hopefully you continue to come to streams and enjoy them and hang out. Definitely agree that the direction, art, music, all of that was top tier, Crow. They did really well with like the insert songs as well. Like, I love a well-timed insert song for like the emotional scenes. There was a couple in the finale that I thought was really good. 104. But yeah, I totally understand why people are not super thrilled with the way it ended. It's so hard to say without, or like by being vague. There's essentially like history repeats itself, right? Like that's something that a lot of people say in general. And I think some people say the ending has a history repeats itself vibe, which they think kind of contrasts what the story was going for. Which I can see why they say that. I don't necessarily disagree either. I just don't think I was as personally bothered with it. Okay, special illustration card. Full art trainer one. Professor Sada's Vitality. So this is the special version. And she's got the, I think that's Pommy or Pomo. I forget which one. And Smoliv. I think Smoliv is super cute. That's like one of my favorite baby Pokemon lately. Cool, she's doing some research. She's got our little baby Pokemon with her. Oh my god. We actually got the other Professor special illustration card in the previous stream, so now I have both of them. Granted, I need 2 copies of both because they are trainer cards, but still, that looks really, really good. And behind that, Group on it, who we don't need. Okay, get this in the sleeve. Nice. Professor Sada's Vitality special illustration rare. Yay. And yeah, there was one thing with the character for Ymir. Like, if you've watched the series, you know who Ymir is. There was one thing with her that I was kind of like, huh? On. Involving the king. Like, again, if you've watched, you probably know what I mean when I say Ymir and the king. So, I was kind of iffy on that quote-unquote reveal. I was like, what? Like, I wouldn't say I rolled my eyes, but I was definitely like, I don't necessarily feel that. Wow, another Frostlass EX. Okay. Don't necessarily feel that. Hello, Allura. Welcome to the stream. 400 now. I forgot to sub a while ago. Oh my goodness. Allura. Well, thank you very much. Being the 400th. That's a pretty monumental one. And thank you, everybody who's watching, for getting me all the way up to 400. 400! 4 is my favorite number. So now, for the next 100 subs, all of them start with my favorite number. Yay! Yay! Yeah, thank you again, everybody, for all of the support over the last 9 months. I was hoping to hit 400 because my 9-month anniversary is September, or not September, jeez. Saturday is what I wanted to say. Saturday is my 9-month. So I was kind of hoping that 400 by the 9-month would be cool. And then if I could do 500 by the 1 year, that would also be cool. Oh, Alkia, okay. Realistically, will it happen? Who knows? But that's like my personal goal. Hello, Cameron. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a nice Monday night. And I hope your stream went well as well, Allura. I know that you were streaming, it was Final Fantasy, right? Or Final Fantasy VII. I unfortunately didn't get to stop in, but I saw you were streaming it like right as I went live. I was like, oh, I didn't get to go say hi. I still have to decide if I'm even going to play 7. I mean, I know I should because I hear it's good, but I don't really like turn-based stuff, and I don't think 7 is turn-based, but it's like a mix of turn-based and real-time, right? Like, the actual combat is real-time, but then you can, like, kind of pause the combat to activate abilities or effects. Is that how it works? Because I was watching you play it for your birthday stream, and I think the combat was something kind of like that. Also, I am glad that you're feeling well enough to stream now. So I know you had your sore throat thing going on, so glad you are back in the streaming game. Play the remake before Rebirth comes out in February. Yeah, I mean, that's true. If I was gonna try and play it, playing it before Rebirth would be the move. The real question is, will I have enough time to finish it before that? Because I assume that 7 Remake is what? Like a 40, 50 hour game? Like, so I beat Final Fantasy 16. I know you did as well. It took me 11 streams and it was like 55-ish hours or so to beat the whole game. But I did all of the side quests as well. So I don't know if you know off the top of your head how long 7 is, like, in comparison to 16. But it would be hype if I could finish it in time for 16. I mean, for 7 Remake Part 2. And I think there's going to be a 7 Remake Part 3, right? They're splitting it into 3 parts. Or I'm assuming it's 3. I don't know if it's going to be more. Oh, Tapu Koko EX. 68. No, I had that one. No. It was a blast. I was playing 7. I'm glad it was a nice return stream, too. Sounds like a very big win. In several works, Hero ends up going to the dark side with the aim of achieving a greater good, but the good guys turn out to be the bad guys, vice versa. History repeats itself. I was expecting something different, something more concrete and original because the beginning was good, but when I saw they were going in that direction, I started to lose interest. That's fair, that's fair. Yeah, if you wanted it to go somewhere different and then it kind of felt like it retread old ground, totally understand why you would be disappointed with it. Very, very fair. Congrats on 400. Thank you, Crow. Thank you. And thank you, Davis, as well. And Zolly. I forgot to say thank you for all of the congrats. On average, 33-ish hours. That's not too bad. That would be like 7-ish streams for me if I did normal Leo length stuff. Gonna head out, have a good rest of the stream, and good night. Sounds good, Zolly. Thank you very much for coming to the stream. Appreciate it as always. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Tinglu 109, I think it's on 85. Yeah, wow, I'm getting crushed on this box. I'm getting like nothing. Nothing! Where are the new cards? Other than that SIR. Okay. Oh. That's fine. We didn't potentially reveal any of the actual hit cards. We're good. We're good. Curse Duster, I know I already have that. Wow. Illustration card. Brute Bonnet. Very interesting style. That looks like a Komiya thing. It is Komiya. Yeah, Komiya's style is so standout. Like, they're the type of artist who you look at the card and you're like, yep, that's Komiya. Nobody else would come up with something like that. 207. First time I pulled that one. Nice. I think that's a Fungus or an Amoongus. I forget which of the two it is, but that's one of them. He is not happy. Dude is like, get out of my swamp. I don't even get some eyes and stuff down here. Waiting for 500, then I can congrats with an Akasupa. I mean, I don't know. You got to save up for the PS5 though, Master. You need to play Spider-Man 2. I don't want to take away from that. But yeah, that'll be a big milestone for sure. Because 500 is the big monetization threshold. Or not big. There's 2 on YouTube now. Because they changed how the rules work. So the first tier is 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours in the last 1 year. And then the second tier, oh, and that first tier, that's when you get like memberships, super chats, and that stuff. The second tier is at 1,000 subscribers, and I forget if it's 4,000 or 5,000 watch hours. But one of those two. And that's when you unlock like ad revenue. PlayStation will always be there though. That's true. That's true. And the price will go down over time, of course. Dawdler 11, I think we got that in the previous box. Porygon 2, 143, we have that one. Wo-Chien, nothing in that. What's the Pokemon there? I believe it's this guy. Like, oh, so he might be the old school version of Fungus or Amoonguss. And that's why. I used to be monetized, but the rules changed. That's so annoying, like, to have it and then have it taken away. I mean, I get it, like, if you lost it because the channel was dormant for a while, like, right. They want you to prove, like, okay, when the channel comes back, you can have it. But at the same time, it's like, what's the harm of taking it away? Well, I guess the harm is that YouTube gets more money if they don't pay you part of it. So that might be why. But that sucks that you ended up losing it. Hopefully now that you're streaming, like streaming is a good way to get watch hours just because streams are a few hours each, and if you have even just a couple people watching, like it adds up, definitely. But it is a grind for sure. Like there's no getting around that. It is a grind. Unless you have like a 10-minute video go viral and get hundreds of thousands of views, like sure, then you're monetized from one video. But most people don't have just one thing go viral, and they have to grind. The people who go viral are the exception. On average, I've contributed about 10% of those watch hours. Master, putting in that solid work. Yeah, I mean, because you said you're at what? This is now like 115 streak or something like that. So assuming you watched 90% of each of those streams, let's say, like, that certainly adds up. So thank you for spending so many hours contributing to that stat and engaging with the streams and everything. Very, 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 very much appreciated, of course. Actually, before I open that, I need some tea. Okay. Now we're good. We Gucci. We resume. E-zoom. Resume. We resume. Pack opening. Knackley 101. Pretty sure I have. Yes. Turo, we definitely have. I'm checking anyway to be sure. Chempow, we definitely have. Hey, that's one of E-zoom's favorites. 117 start to finish unless I fell asleep, but then the stream was on anyway while I was sleeping. That's true. That's true. So you would be 100% then. 117. That's pretty crazy when you think about it, because I believe I've done like 130 something streams. So you've basically watched like 80% of my streams start to finish, which is a crazy, crazy stat. Actually really helps to have something to strive toward. That's true. It's always good to have goals. That's like one of my big things with me is whenever I get stressed out about stuff, like my kind of, I don't want to say coping thing, but something that I always try and keep in mind, I should say, are like release dates for things that I'm looking forward toward. Because then I know I'm like, you know, today sucks, this week sucks, this month sucks, whatever it is. Life sucks sometimes. It's just, that's how it is. But, personally, I try to always keep dates for things that I'm looking forward to in mind. This new anime starts in January. This new game I want comes out in March. The new Pokemon set comes out in February. A concert I want to go to is in 2 weeks. A convention I want to go to is in 3 weeks. Whatever it is, like, find things that you're looking forward to and just kind of, you know, always keep those things as like a goal. Something to look forward to. Something you know you're going to be able to enjoy and engage with, essentially. That's what I do. I have this one. Have this one. Hey! Professor Sada's Vitality, the normal one. We got the special illustration and the normal in the same box. Go figure. But good stuff. This is one of the ones I need 2 copies of. Professor Sada's Vitality full art. Cave Woman Mommy. Nice. Oh wait, no, there's 2 more packs on that side. Congrats, Leo. Thank you, Davis. Thank you. Trying to create a Discord for the channel. Any tips? I would say definitely something that I did when I was coming up with my server for my channel. Speaking of which, if anybody wants to join my Discord server, invite link is in the description of the stream. Obviously, you're under no obligation to, but if you would like to, it's just a chill place, pretty small community to hang out and chat and interact with and everything, so feel free. But to go back to what you were asking, Crow, one thing that I did was kind of wait to create mine until I felt like I had enough people who were expressing interest in it, so to speak. Like, because I was thinking, well, I could make a Discord at like 50 subscribers, but how many people are going to join a server at 50? You know? If I wait to 100, how many are going to join? If I wait to 200, how many are going to join? Like, how many names do I recognize commenting on my videos or coming to stream chat? Like, I kind of intentionally waited until I felt like I had a little more of a community who would actually be interested in it. Which to me, it was like, when I made the server, I think, I can even check in my stats, but I think it was 10 people or 12 people joined. And then it kind of sat there for a while, and then you get new people trickling in here and there, and that's fine. Like, you expect it to be a slow growth. But I would say definitely pay attention to security stuff and rules. Like, I have my server set up so that before you join, before you can like enter the server, you have to read the rules and you have to agree to them. So there's no saying, oh, I didn't know that was a rule. You did, because it's literally the first thing that you see when you join. You definitely should make sure that you have rules and security in place. I use something called Me Too, I think, or like MeSeekSpot, something like that. What is it? M6 bot? Like, it's M something. I would recommend you use the same. Yeah, Me6, MEE6. That's a free bot that you can add to your servers for like. It can do some basic security. It can do like, it has all sorts of features that are free if you want to use it. And I used it in mine when I was setting my stuff up. Ooh, Galissapod EX. I didn't have this one. 50. Nice. So definitely think about security. Definitely think about rules. Definitely get a bot like that to kind of help with the security rules and modding and stuff. Just make sure to spend time like going through all of the settings, clicking on every single tab, making sure there's no stone unturned as you're setting it up. Then I would just kind of think about like, what topics do you like to talk about? Like, for creating channels, right? Like, what topics do you like to talk about? What topics does your community or viewers like? And just try and make channels for that. But I would also say don't make too many channels. I think that's actually an issue with mine. I have too many channels in mine. I was thinking about deleting some. Because you don't want to have like 30 channels and then like 2 messages in each one, right? Like, it's better to have the conversation consolidated. Like for me, I have an anime and a seasonal anime channel. I probably don't need both. You could get away with just an anime channel. So definitely think about what channels you would want to have, like what topics are popular with you, what topics are popular with people who would be in your community, because those are the things they're going to want to talk about. Hey, there's Steelix. Finally, that was the last card that I needed from the base set. Finally, I can finally say I've pulled every non-ultra rare card or higher. That was the last one I needed. So now, all I need are the reverse holos and then like the double rares, which are the EX cards and all of the full art stuff. I feel like I'm kind of rambling about the Discord stuff, but yes, definitely pay attention to security. Definitely think about your channels. Which ones you would want to include, which ones you think would see activity. Like for you, I think a gaming channel makes sense. A music channel makes sense. A crow channel makes sense. Like a channel where you can post your stuff. Like I have my Leo content channel. You could have a crow content channel. YuGiOh probably makes sense for you because you do a lot of YuGiOh videos. You play a lot of YuGiOh. All that type of stuff, you know? Another thing I guess you could consider, well, I guess it's not that important, but like, I think you have a lot of Spanish viewers. And you also have English ones, right? So like, do you say any language is okay? Do you say try and stick to only English because it has a wider reach? Do you know, both of those are valid. I think both of those might turn people away. Like if a native Spanish speaker comes in, they don't really want to speak English, they might not join. If an English person comes in and there's somebody speaking Spanish, they might be like, oh, I can't even understand what it is. I mean, don't overthink it either, but like just something to consider. I think letting people talk in whatever language they feel comfortable is probably okay, but it's going to be up to you. You could have like a Spanish specific channel if you wanted. I don't know. Like it's really up to you. I think if it's a server for your channel and your community, you want to make sure that you're putting things in there that are interesting for your community, that your community is going to enjoy. And you want to make sure that people feel comfortable there. Now, nobody left out, nobody feeling upset about things. No, I need 97, not 6. Okay. Now got another illustration rare. Mine Shao. It's like, what is the word? He's balancing on this tree. Number 200. That looks pretty nice. Volcanion, another legendary. To go back on a bunch of the stuff that Master was saying here, I see he was also offering some advice. Yes, Master, you are correct. I did hold off on making one until it was at the point where I had people who were often asking for it. Like people who would be in chat and they would say, oh, do you have a Discord server? And, you know, if it happens one time, whatever. But when I noticed there were multiple people asking for it, and they asked like over the course of a month or something, I was like, okay, based on my subscriber count, based on the stuff that people are asking for, I do feel like now it makes sense to make one. To Master's other point with the join requests, that is also true. Like you can have a perpetually open invite link, which is easier for everybody, but then you run the risk of being like bombarded. If it's a invite link, like I'm in a server that is invite link only, and those people only let in people who they know and they're more comfortable with, right? Like that is a totally valid way too. Like, that's also just a personal preference thing. My tip, name it the Crow Nest. Oh, dude, yes. I think naming your Discord the Crow's Nest is a great idea. That's a good one from Master. Like, I'm Leo's Lab, Crow's Nest, both good stuff. And yeah, like, that's another thing. Like, I have the roles. Definitely when you're setting up the roles, make sure that people don't have permission to do everything. That's another security thing, but like, the average viewer or community member, person in your server, should not have the ability to like create channels, to delete other people's messages, like that type of stuff. So just another thing to keep in mind. Like, I have, ooh, Toxtricity EX. I think I pulled this last time. I did. Like, I have the Leo role, which is me. I have permission to do everything. I have an admin role, which has permission to do almost as many things as the Leo role. And then there's just like the lab member, which is what everybody who's in the server is. They have permission to send messages, to read things, to send images, to use emojis, stuff like that, but they don't have permission to create channels, delete other people's messages, you know, do things to other users. So definitely set up the correct roles. There was another role I was actually thinking about adding soon. I forgot about it until you asked. So I should probably do that at some point this week. Hello, Davis. I think I missed your hi in the middle of all of the advice messages there. I'm thinking about doing it once and for all, so all people can leave their information there for the Dual Academy. Oh yeah, like if you want to do the Dual Academy series that you've talked about, I think Discord is a good way to solicit like deck lists or replays and stuff. Like, you could have a Dual Academy channel where people are just like, hey, you know, I'm totally fine with you using my stuff. People can come to you for advice, whether they're from your community or like already, or it's a brand new person who wants to get their stuff reviewed. Like, that would be a good way to interact with the community. As long as you make sure people know, like, you can't guarantee you'll get to every single thing. But I definitely think like a Dual Academy channel makes sense for you, because that's a series that you've talked about wanting to do for a while, and that would be a good way to get stuff for it. In addition to being able to organize future events with a few followers, can also invite more people like I did with the tournament. That's true. Like, you do have your tournament Discord, which I guess this would be a separate thing, but I think in the tournament one, you posted your messages in both English and Spanish at the same time, which is definitely helpful for people like me who can only read one language. And Discord is also good for like polling your community. Like, I've done polls before for what game should I play, or when I did that like Mario Kart versus chat stream for my 6-month anniversary, I had a poll in Discord which was like, you know, out of these days and times, which one could you come to? And then based on the poll, that's how I knew what day to schedule the stream for, because I knew the most people would be able to participate on that day. Let's get this pushed to the side because it's getting kind of tall. Like in the last stream, there were a couple guys that wanted to participate in Dual Academy. That's good. Yeah, I'm glad that you're already having people who want to participate. Yes, definitely think a server would be good, because that's a good way for you. Like, you don't want to necessarily give them your personal Discord to add and talk to, right? So if you had a Discord server where you just had a channel and people could put stuff in there, that would make it a lot easier for you. Almost 7. 34. All right, I need more tea. If you're mostly looking for it to be like a dual academy thing, I guess it depends. Like, you can definitely build it out over time. I mean, you have two options, really. You could, one, create a new server that is starting off meant to support dual academy. And then as it grows, you can add more channels, people will socialize and hang out more. Totally valid. Or you could repurpose your current channel or current server, which you had for the tournament, add dual academy stuff to that, use that as the server for that, and then you could build that out. Or you could create a second server, which is more of like a general socializing one. Like, my server is meant to be a socializing thing, or like a general socializing, rather than like a more introductory or professional thing. Makes sense. Just be sure to foster the environment you want to start. Could be hard to change. That's also true. Yeah. 75, 126. I'm pretty sure I have Jirachi. Got both Allura and Ezume's Pokemon here. Bombardier EX, 156. I needed that one. That's good. Another one of the EX I still had on the list. This guy was a menace in the game. You had to like run up a giant hill that he was throwing rocks down and dodge all of the boulders. What a jerk. As Leo said, there would already be a place where they can leave their decks, their replays, or also to organize, and as people are added, people will make friends. Right. So, like, definitely, if you're making the server, you should definitely have a Dual Academy channel. Probably also a separate YuGiOh channel. But you probably want a couple, like, general socializing stuff. Like, having a general channel, I feel, is very important, because general is what most people are going to go to. You know, you can avoid having, like I have a gaming channel, a YuGiOh channel, a anime one, a manga one, music, movies and TV, food, memes, pets. Like, I have all sorts of stuff. I think I have too many for what people actually use. But I think you should definitely at least have a general. A channel for lists, because God, those will clutter up the main. Yeah. I mean, the list one made sense at the time because I was doing the list, but I haven't done a list stream since then. So that was one of the ones that was on my list, haha, to potentially delete. Or at least, like, private. Like, I can still see it, but I could just private it so other people don't see so many, you know? Like, keep it focused to things that people use the most, essentially. Don't add more than you need. You can always add on. I mean, you can always take stuff away too, but... making a new server instead of using the one I already have so as to not bother people who join for the tournament. That's fair. And then in that server for the tournament, you can just send a message and say, like, oh, by the way, I'm making a new server, which will be the place for Dual Academy, as well as just general, like, socializing and hangout and all of that. Man, I am getting crushed on this box. There's, like, I'm not pulling anything I need. The first box was so good compared to this one. Seems like you're already on track. Yeah, it seems like you have a good idea for it so far. For me, it's more of just, like, the admin stuff that I would recommend paying attention to. Mentioning that, can't wait for the next Leo tier list stream. It has been a while. And there are so many things we can do tier lists for. I still have to do my Fate one at some point. Just have to make sure I have 4 hours set aside because it's going to take forever. Because I have so much to say about the characters. Adding to many, well, the convos... I won't make the server seem more empty, so hard to agree with Leo. Yeah, exactly. Like, I think, like I said, that's one of my biggest things on my server, is that I have too many channels right now, and a lot of them don't really get used, so it makes it look kind of empty if you look at those. But if you look at, like, general, more people say stuff in there. So that's like definitely a good one to have. I have my Leo tweet channel too. Like, I don't, because the Twitter API is kind of BS right now. So I don't even use that. Like, I could take it away, but then people who don't follow me on Twitter would miss stuff that I tweet, which I don't tweet anything important. It's just like stupid stuff. Like, I don't know. Finally, a reverse holo I needed. Iron Bundle. One of the future ones. Okay, we are doubling up on stuff I needed. We got the Snore Run illustration one. Super, super cute. Little snowy boy chilling. Having the time of his life. Look at that big smile. 188. First one that I need, because I need 2 of them. Thanks for the advice. No problem, Crow. Time to go. I'll catch you in another stream. Sounds good, dude. Thank you very much for coming as always. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your night. And good luck with the server. I mean, you can feel free to message me if you have questions about specific stuff, of course. Because I know, hopefully, any advice I offered for when you started streaming was helpful, and same here. Hopefully, anything related to Discord was helpful. But yeah, you can message me if you had like specific questions. Yes, spread the combos out. I got what you meant for the most part. I think I also didn't read it that way, but I knew what you meant, yeah. Consolidating is better. I like the tweets that you've sent so far, but I also think those who use Twitter are already using it, but those who aren't don't see it as a big deal. Sorry, X. Yeah, X. Twitter is still my favorite social media platform, just because I have met people through Twitter that I've become friends with. I use it to follow all sorts of fan art stuff. So I have tons of likes and bookmarks for great fan art for characters and series I like. Like, it's my favorite social media, I should say, for casual stuff. Nice, I need this one, Pansage Reverse. Reddit is my favorite to browse. Twitter is my favorite that I like use more often. But ever since a lot of the changes over the last year, I have definitely used it less. What time is it? 9:47, not too bad. All right, this is third to last pack in the second booster box, but don't go anywhere because we definitely have more booster boxes. I'll probably do, yeah, I don't know if, I think 3 is probably fine total. We'll see. We'll see where we're at time-wise and poll-wise. So I'm surprised that Elon hasn't got rid of the Twitter site domain in replacement for something else. Probably ESO or something. Yeah. I mean, like, if you go to x.com, like, that is Twitter. Like, he does have x.com registered and everything. But, right, so many people just know it as Twitter that I think getting rid of it entirely, he definitely has to slowly phase it out if he's going to do something like that. Tatsugiri, I needed that one. All right, second to last pack in this booster box. Yeah, yep. If you just, like, if I copy the link to a tweet to send to one of my friends, like, in messages or something, it will start with x.com. You can also go to twitter.com, but, like, x.com does bring you to the site. And yeah, Twitter domain is worth a lot of money, for sure. Nice, I needed a Masquerain Reverse. Okay, wow. So this is another special illustration rare. So now we got 2 in this box. We got the Sada one and this. So this is the Garchomp EX special illustration card, not the full art. Not a gold card. This is the special illustration card. So this is one that I need 2 of, because this is technically an art card. Honestly, funnily enough, even though Garchomp is probably my favorite Pokemon of the ones who have special illustration rares in the set, I think the Garchomp actual illustration rare is my least favorite of the arts. Like, I don't think it's bad, but I don't think there's a whole lot going on. Like, the Garchomp looks good, but when you look at the background and stuff, like, what? He's, like, inside a wave, essentially? Looks like he's surfing. Yeah. So, like, he's basically inside a wave, and that's it. But if you look at, like, hopefully I pull one and I can show, but, like, the Altaria one has an amazing background. The Iron Valiant and Roaring Moon ones have multiple Pokemon in them, which make it, like, a little more interesting to look at. So, I mean, again, I don't think it's bad. I don't dislike it, but I do think visually speaking, it is probably the one I find least interesting out of those special illustration cards. Either way, definitely got glad to pull it. That's a good pull. I think the top illustration card that people most want to pull is the Roaring Moon. Whoops, I checked the wrong one. Damn it. I'll circle it so I don't forget. Wimpod. Okay, I needed both of those reverses. So that was good, because we got 2 reverses I needed out of that pack. And that is the second booster box all set. And we'll go on to the third. Is that a future or ancient one? Roaring Moon is an ancient. Iron Valiant is a future. And Roaring Moon is an ancient. Basically, the way that you can think about it is any of them that start with iron is a future one. And if it starts with anything other than iron, it's an ancient one. I think that's more or less how it's set up. All right, I'm gonna put these on the bottom here so I have a little bit more room. Put these over here. Got the box. There we go. Booster box. Numero 3. But yeah, so if it starts with iron, future. If it starts with anything other than iron, ancient. At least the convention is consistent. Yeah. Now, the ancient ones have all sorts of different ones. Like, looking at the list here, there's Sandy Shocks. There is Roaring Moon. There's that, the Jigglypuff one. I'm blanking on the name. Screamtail. Like, they all have different names, which adds variety, compared to the futuristic ones, which just iron. Like your Minecraft. Alright. Booster box number 3. Still have a lot of work to do here, but we definitely are checking some things off. Here we go. Boom. Bow. I wish there was a way that I could just, like, you know what? I could probably, yeah, I can just do this. Just look at the last 3 cards, because that's all. 82. Actually, you know what? That just, what? It saves me 10 seconds? Okay. We can go through the whole pack. We know we don't need any of the first 7 cards, but you can still see the art as we go through. Get the full experience, the build-up leading up to it. So we have number 81 and 82 reverse holo back to back. And guess what? We have both of them. And another Tapu Koko EX. Okay. I think I got one of those in the last box, actually. Uh-huh. Hello, Davis. Welcome back. Hope your bath went well. I do like Screaming Tail because it mimics how archaeologists name dinosaur. Oh, it has a club tail. Name it club tail in Latin. Oh, it has 3 horns. Name it 3 horns in Latin. That's funny. I didn't actually know that that's how scientists did the dinosaurs. Ever the clever one, aren't we scientists? All right. Slitherwing. That's another ancient one. Wiglet. 52. Mr. Sus. Flipbug 10. Got it. Iron Jug. Jug. Speaking of Jug. Fortnite. Season OG. I still need to play it. I have not watched Amazing Digital Circus, Davis, no. I have heard it was very good, though. I think I actually had somebody ask if I have watched it in my previous stream, too. But yeah, I've been seeing it on TikTok a lot. Like, there's a clip, I think, from the end of the first episode, like at that dinner table, that I keep seeing. So I have heard it is definitely good and worth watching, though. It's on my list. Just another example of when will I have the time? I needed the Simus Age Reverse. Ooh, hello. You got a tulip full art. Hi, how you doing? Me and the GF. Come on, get over here. It's like out of focus for the camera because it's off to the side. Oh well. That's a nice looking full art though. She really pops on that. I had to watch it because it was all over my YouTube. I think it's on YouTube as well. Like that's where the actual episodes are. Did you like it, Davis? Like, do you think it was worth watching? Triceratops is just tri meaning 3. Kara meaning horn. 3 horns on the face. I guess they are rather literate. Or literal. That's what I meant to say. You did like it? Nice. At least it was worth watching then. It was all over your feed, but it was worth it. Purple colors, that's my favorite. Purple's your favorite. Interesting choice. Not my favorite, but I do like it. How many reverses do I even need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. 33 reverses I'm still missing. Unfortunately, very unfortunately, I noticed as I was going through my list here that I missed a common card that I still needed. Number 131. Honedge. We can keep an eye out for Honedge. Hey! There he is. All right. Guess what? Now we have all of them. Okay. Cross off the Honedge. That was an oopsie. But we lucked out right there that I pulled it like 2 packs ago. It has a deeper meaning than I thought, to be honest. I think Zero from Legit Weebs, who, again, he's been in chat before. I think he watched it recently and also really liked it. He said it was pretty psychological. I'm back, I guess. Hello, Ved. Welcome back. Hopefully your headache is feeling better. Only the pilot is out? Oh, okay. I thought the whole series was. I'm gonna watch it at some point, but I'm a binger, so I might wait until more come out. Yeah, if you're a binger and it's only the pilot, I guess you got to wait a bit. Purple is the guy's pink. Not that colors are gendered or anything, but that's what I always say. Purple is the guy's pink. I have a couple pink things. I had a pink button down that I really liked. And then it got a little small for me. Ooh, I needed that reverse. Down to only 32 that I need. Brapapapa. Oh. Brapapa. 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 Yay, I needed the luxurious cape reverse. That is what I'm talking about. 2 more and we'll have less than 30 reverse hollows that we need. My trash bag is getting kind of full over here. Kevin Durant. Palkia? Okay, I'm almost positive I needed that. Yes, I did. Beautiful. Jirachi again. I had that one. Iron Moth. Kinda. Kinda resting is better than not resting at all. Got a notification that my app's CI failed because it tried to use a newer version tool. Dude, versioning is so annoying and stuff like that. Gotta go see y'all next stream. Sounds good, Davis. Appreciate you stopping back in. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Make a wish, everyone. Yeah. I wish that I pull something really, really cool in this box. Oh, Sarina EX. I needed that one. 46. I guess my wish came true. I got another card I needed. That looks really nice, actually. The green of the Sarina with the blue of the water. That makes it really pop. Oh, it's like RGB. That's why it pops. You got like the pink sword thing, the green on the Sarina, and then the blue card. Hello, Josh. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a very nice Monday. Josh, would you believe it? We got some mommies today. I won't go through everything because I don't want to go back too long, but we got Professor Sada Special Art #1. And then in the same box, we got Professor Sada normal card. Very nice. And then we got Tulip. Yay. We getting all the waifus. We also got 2 of the guys, but that's not what we're here for. Josh, welcome. Come to have a little of Leo's luck rub off on you. Depends on the luck. Is it streamer luck? I feel like it depends what it is. I have certain things I'm a lot luckier with than others. Pulling cards, I actually have pretty... Like, if I look historically, I don't want to jinx it and then have a shit rest of the opening and get nothing. But historically speaking, I think I tend to have pretty good luck with my card pulls. Gacha, on the other hand, depends on the game. FGO, which is my main one, pretty decent, which is good. You know, if I'm gonna have pretty decent luck on any of them, that's the one. Azure Lane, I'll either have a really good gacha or a horrific one that makes me want to break something. Blue Archive, pretty middle of the road. In terms of gacha. Bang Dream and D4DJ, my luck is not good. Not good at all. I had one really good luck with Bang Dream this year, actually. I got Lisa, my #1 waifu of all time. I got her birthday card, which has amazing art. I believe on my first pull, which was fantastic. Also fantastic is this Roaring Moon EX, which I did not have. And is another card I can now check off on the list. That looks pretty nice. I like the increasing excitement in those eyes, Josh. Gets longer the second time, and then we go all caps. Let's go. I do like that style of art where it looks all crystal. Yeah. I've seen people like pretty contentious over it, but I think it looks cool. All right, before I open this, I need some more tea. Okay. Keep it going, keep it going. We move. Like Attack on Titan. We keep moving forward. Have it. Have it. Have it. Have it. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Ain't no rest for the wicked.
Ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees.
I think they played that in Borderlands, right? That was like the opening song. Been a very long time since I played a Borderlands game. I believe I started all three, Borderlands 1, 2, and 3, and I did not finish a single one of them. I didn't think they were bad, not by any means, but I think I played the first one solo, and it just didn't stick with me long enough, because I think Borderlands is definitely meant to be a co-op experience. Borderlands 2, I played with one of my friends. We had a good time, but we just didn't end up finishing it. And then Borderlands 3, I actually played with the same friend, and we got further into it, but we still didn't beat it. My local version of that tool won't build on the new version. Versioning is just a nightmare in code. It's so obnoxious. Hopefully you're able to get it sorted out. Ba-ba-ba-ba. $24. Nice. Nice. Needed it. 113. Needed it. Esme would be jealous. Chen Pao. How about a reverse Chen Pao? Because that is what I need. Pull, Leo, pull. You're almost there. The alt art is almost out. Yes, give me another alt art. I got 0 on the first box. I got 2 on the second one. See, this is what I'm saying. Where, like, statistically speaking, you get 1 per box. I got 0 on the first one, which was unfortunate, but you got 2 on the second one. Makes up for it. I think I played 2 and 3, but I only finished 3. I mean, it was enjoyable. I definitely think it would be a lot more fun co-op, though. I mean, I did play it co-op. I had a good time with it co-op. It's just... I don't know. It didn't have enough to, like, keep my attention to the end. Ooh. More Pecco illustration wear. Look at that angry chonky boy eating his sweets. He's like, huh? Who do you think you are, interrupting my sweet time? Well, sorry, Morpeko, but I needed you for my binder with that big fat chonky boy. Chonky chonk. 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 Because he got chocolate. He's got a lollipop. That's like a white chocolate thing, actually. Dark chocolate, white chocolate. Donuts. A Staryu. Hard candies. That's the squirrel Pokemon cookie. This dude is stuffing himself. Hey, that's still a nice pull, though. I like that one. Okay, keep going, keep going. We don't stop moving. Is he holding a rare candy? I think rare candies are blue? Or the wrapper is blue. I don't know if inside the wrapper it's purple instead. Pokeball Cookie is living good. Yeah, that Morpeko living better than me. My name is Heckin' Chonker. First name Heckin', last name Chonker. Copyright Skirm. Hey, Toad's-Cool Reverse needed that one. But I did not need the Wimpod, unfortunately. We got still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23 reverse cards that we still need. Well, it's a lot better than the 33 I was at like half an hour ago. Oregon Z, I'm pretty sure. Yep, that's one of the 23. There we go, down to 22. What's cool, 16? Oh, this is the guy who's strutting his stuff. Veltel. Yay, CI happy. There we go. Glad to hear it, Ved. Glad it's all sorted out. 182, I had that one. 39, had that one, but that's a cute boy. And a melodic. Alright, so this is the last pack from the first half of the third booster box. That's a mouthful. Alright. Pretty sure there's nothing in this one because I think it slid in a way that showed me the reverse. Yep, okay. So 59, Elekid. Have that one. Garbodor. 117, have that guy. And Tinglu, I also have. Hello, Summer. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a very nice Monday. Or Tuesday, depending where in the world you are. But Monday for me. Regardless, I hope you're having a nice day. Monday night for me. We are the same then. Monday night for both of us. And what better way to spend a Monday night than ripping open a bunch of Pokemon cards and trying to get something cool. I have this guy, Deoxys, I'm pretty sure I needed. Yes. Deoxys reverse, let's go. And a Galissapod EX, I believe I have. I do. I think I got that earlier in this stream, actually. So, it is what it is. It's a duplicate. What's interesting is that I've gotten numerous of these EX cards that are duplicates, but there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's still 5 EX cards, like just standard EX cards like that I have not gotten in this set. Garchomp EX, Iron Valiant EX, Mewtwo EX, Skeledirge EX, and Goldenago EX. All right. Hone Edge 130, we have Zubat 110, we did not. Nice. Another one crossed off on the list. And a Volcanion. Get this out of the way. Give us some room. It'd be nice if this stopped moving up. So let's move these down a little bit to keep this in place. Actually, I'm gonna move it up. Yeah, that's better. Because I don't want the bottom to be off the edge. Okay. Now, actually, a little tea. And, oh, no, I almost knocked my pile of bulk over. Okay. Wimpod, Iron Bundle, Gliscor, Future Booster Energy Capsule. That's a mouthful. Toxel 69. Number 69? Already had it. Counter Catcher 160. I did not, though. Nice. Frostlass EX Full Art. 217. Check it off. This is an example of the full art cards that I like a lot. The ones that have the white background that is very sparkly, and then the Pokemon itself is like a shinier color that really stands out. Like, I think the white background ones are way better than the not white background ones, but I think that is actually kind of an unpopular opinion. I think most people prefer the not white backgrounds. I like it a lot. Good hit. And we keep on going. No breaks. Only packs. I love the non-white and the white backgrounds. Sounds like you are a fan of both. No preference at all, Master? I mean, I do think it depends on the specific card. Some definitely look better than others. That Orbeetle always looks so creepy. Snorunt 37, I have Whismur 148. I did not have the Whismur. That's good. And a Zekrom. We might be under 20 of the reverse holos left. I mean, there's a lot of slashes that you guys can see in the corner here. Doing pretty well on the reverses. I don't want to jinx it and stop getting them, but... Okay. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Norman. Cyclizar. Minior 99. Ah, I had that one. Vanillite 43, had that. Okay. Well, there you go. There's your comparison. The white background ones versus the not white background ones. This one actually looks really good, the Armorogue. It's like he's in a sea of flame. And he's just looking like an absolute badass in front of it. 218. I mean, I prefer the clay or yarn arts, but no preference for the full or alts. They all look fantastic in their own way. That is a good mindset to have. I do like the clay and the yarn arts, though. I think those are super cute. And there's so many of them. Like, those artists, excuse me, have been doing that a long time. Feels like every set, basically, they get at least one or two of those. I actually don't remember if there's a yarn one in this set. I'm pretty sure I saw a clay. I don't remember about a yarn. Parasol Lady, please. Please, I need the Parasol Lady alt art. It looks so good. Knackle Stack 103, I have. Mine in 61, I have. And a chonky Morpeko. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. It's a Leo Lovelace original song that I just composed right this moment. That's my debut single. Surprise! That's the 400 celebration. No, and then I got nothing in that pack to celebrate my debut single. BS. You don't know how many painstaking hours I spent in vocal training with coaches who charged me $3,000 per minute just to be able to sound that good. And I couldn't even get a damn hit for it. Not even a reverse hollow. It's bullshit. Wochian, 18. I needed that. And we have an illustration rare right behind it. Oh, this is one of the really good ones. Or my personal favorites. Espathra. Look at how majestic that is. It's like on like, it seems like sand dunes kind of some sort. But like the colors for the sky and the like that just looks so good. 197. $400 subs. Yeah, Ved. I mean, unless it went down, it's totally possible that someone has unsubscribed since then. But it did get to 400. Like maybe an hour ago. I think it was right like after you had left to rest from your headache. Let's see. No, it is at 400 still. Nice. The thing with those milestones is like you want to tweet about it or post about it on Discord or something and be like, oh my god, like we hit the milestone, thank you so much for the support, yada yada, you know. I would like to make a post about now having 400, but I remember a certain time and certain place where I may have hit 250 subs and been like, hey, this is really cool, I should make a post about it. And I made a post saying, oh my god, you know, or thank you for 250 subs, big milestone to hit, quarter of the way to 1,000. And like within a couple hours somebody unsubscribed, and then I was back down at 249, and I was like, oh my god. This is what I get for saying something about it instead of just like acknowledging it and moving on. Somebody unsubscribed. Ooh, Garchomp EX. I needed that one. That was one of the remaining EXs. A water Garchomp. Looks really good. 3,000 a minute? They should be paying you just to have a chance to train such a prodigy. For real, Master. For real. $3,000 a minute does not come by easy. Looks super good, but dense and awesome art like that probably looks better in print. Yeah. I think it's also a case where, I mean, the angle of my light and the shadows and stuff might be affecting it. But if you look at the not holographic art of like, you know, the scan of the card, you can really see how nice it looks there. People are trolls sometimes, better have a little buffer before the announcement so that doesn't happen. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Give it like a day or two, make sure it doesn't change. Or like, you know, wait until you're a few above it. Trubbish, 116, have it. Russell 7, we did not have. Deoxys. There's only one card in the entire first row that we haven't 100% completed, and that is Orbeetle. I don't have the reverse holo of Orbeetle. In the second row, I have everything other than a reverse holo for Chenpao, and then a reverse holo for Zekrom, and then the Iron Valiant EX and the Mewtwo EX. So like we're almost at the point where we can completely cross off a row. But yes, agreed on buffer being nice, Master. All right. Larry, 165? Oh, we had a Larry. Blitzel? We needed Blitzel. All right. So we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more packs in this box. What time is it? 10:26. Pretty good timing. All right, the Webble. No, ice is falling. We don't need no Leaning Tower of Pizza Pokemon cards. Parasol Lady 169, guess what? We needed you. Hello, please grant me your special illustration version, please. It's the best looking card in this entire set and maybe of the whole year. Please, please, please. I need it. That was not a good SpongeBob. Mimic. I can't think of the word. Impression. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I need it. 122. Lokix, I needed that. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, another Bombardier. Come on. I already had this one. No. Not another Bombardier. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. That's worth 20 cents. I can trade it away for some reverse holo that I still need or something. Not that I care about the prices, but... Well, I care about the price in the sense that if I pull an expensive card that I don't need or I don't want, I can use it to get something else that I want. Miltank reverse, I needed that. Another one crossed off. We are down to the final 4 packs of this booster box. Ah, Mr. Strut his stuff, Toad's cool. I love that card. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take that one and put it aside. I need that to go in my personal binder. Oh, yes, and then Kevin Durant. Back again. Bone Edge, 131. We have that. Oh, my God. Okay, so... we got the Professor Turo's Secret Special Illustration Rare, which is now the second time that we've pulled that because I also pulled this on Friday. But not a problem because given it's a trainer card, I needed 2 copies. So I am okay with this being a duplicate. And this is the guy who is doing the crazily accurate Leo Lovelace impression, you know? We got him with his white lab coat. He's at his lab doing some experiment. The only thing is he looks pretty suave. He's a DILF. Not that I roll that way, but if I did, that's a DILF. And I don't think people would look at me and think, oh yeah, Leo, that dude is a DILF. No. I don't know what I would be, but DILF is not it. All right. Given that we are in the last 3 packs, I'm not really expecting anything from these 3 because we did just get something pretty good. Norman 168 I needed though. Nice reverse hit need. Final 2 packs of this booster box. Leo is a VILF. Oh, VTuber. The VILF, yeah, the VTuber that I'd like to have. But yeah, if you don't swing that way, it makes it kind of hard. I mean, somebody could objectively be that, even if you don't personally swing that way. Like, I can recognize, like, oh yeah, this person's objectively attractive, even if I'm not into that. Oh, I had that one. 71. Natu, how do you do, as Leonhardt would say. Okay, last pack for this booster box. Almost had another Leaning Tower of Pizza incident. I don't know why I bothered showing that psychic energy. But my hand kind of has to cross that way to get to my energy pile off at the side. Bound Sweets, no, I need Orbeetle. Pumpkaboo 77? No, I have it. And a Palkia. Okay. Get this box out of the way. Alright, since we're making pretty good timing on my speed, and it's like 10:30 right now, I think I can do a 4th box. I'm not going to do more than 4. Because I do want to get to sleep after that. So, I will open one more box, box number 4. That'll be the last one for the stream. After I finish those packs from the 4th box, I will sort my hits, do a quick summary as usual, and then that'll be it for this stream. So I can hopefully be good at like 11-ish. I was a little farther away than I expected, so I had to stretch pretty hard to get that box. Energy pile, a pile of free electrons. Yeah, when I need to do an experiment and I just need some spare electrons, I'll have them on hand. You have to be secure enough in your masculinity or femininity to at least recognize that they're objectively handsome or beautiful people of the same gender. Less taboo for... Yeah, for sure. I don't really see why people have an issue with it. Like, it's just a weird thing to get hung up on. But people do what people do. Alright, I'm gonna put this, like, kind of angled, I guess. I mean, I want it to be here. Alright, let's see. Move this, and then I can move this, and I can put this here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. put the energy pile. Energy pile. That can go over here, so I don't have to stick my hand through my cable. Okay, before I open that, we'll have a little more tea. That was my last sip. All right. Unfortunately, the only other drink I have over here has caffeine in it. And I don't really want to drink something caffeinated at 10:30 at night. Okay, here we go. Paradox Rift. Booster box. Number 4. Kevin Durant. Defiance Vest, 162. No, I had that. Track it at. No, I had that. Garganackle. All right. Striking out on pack number 1. It be like that sometimes. That's okay. That's okay. Porygon. Manchow. Krika. Loudred, 149. Have it. Parasol Lady. Love you, but I already have you. I would rather the alternate art version. Please. 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 I actually was reading an article, believe it or not, about Paradox Rift, aka the set I'm opening right now. And the conclusion is that pull rates for this set were nerfed compared to the last couple. Like the pull rate for the special illustration cards, I should say, got nerfed. It went from something like 2.8% to like 1.8%, something like that, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it adds up. Hey, well, we got a normal illustration card, Iron Moth. This one looks really nice. So that's a futuristic one, and I definitely think the art kind of nails that. First of all, I think the, like, it's like a Northern Lights looking hollow pattern. Like, it pairs so well with the colors of the background there. You have, like, the green, smoky stuff behind it, the blue going through that, then you have, like, a reddish pink on the side. Yeah, that really stands out. That's a really nice one. And that's a new one. As usual, need 2 of them. So that is number 1 of 2. Basically, because I need 2, 1 for the master set, for the, like, Paradox Rift, and then 1 for my, like, art binder, I care more about my art binder than the master set because that's, like, my main thing that I collect. So generally, I take my better copy and I put it in there. But if I only pull 1 copy, I put my first copy in there unless there's, like, something about the copy that throws me off. Then I put that copy in the master set and I wait to get a second copy and I put that in my art binder. The Moth looks like number 69 Dyson Sphere, the YuGiOh card. My god. And Palm I have. And Shao. Oh, I needed that one. Hey, we got, there you go. Iron Moth normal holo and the illustration card. Is the pull rate nerf the new thing Pokemon's doing? Or they adjust it every once in a while, Master. They don't adjust every single set. It might have been in effect for the Pokemon 151 set that I was opening last month, because I do feel like pull rates on that were a little rougher. When I compare it to, like, the first 3 sets for this year, I feel like I was hitting those special illustration cards a lot more often. But for 151, it didn't feel as good for pull rates. I mean, these booster boxes have been solid. It doesn't feel terrible. We gotta keep the strut his stuff one. Now I have the normal and the reverse. But this set for sure did have the pull rate changed. So theoretically, this pull rate would carry over for at least one more set, because I do think they just kind of like, they want people to buy it and enjoy opening the set, but they don't want to make it too easy to pull. But they don't want to make it so hard that people stop pulling. Like, you have to find a good balance. And I guess, I don't know, hardcore collectors or something might have been complaining that, oh, the first few sets were too easy to pull the really good cards, so we need to, like, you guys should lower it. It's like, yeah, okay, they can lower it, but good luck actually pulling the cards you want. We got a Golden Ego. Or Goldengo? Golden Go. Golden Go EX. This is one of the EX cards that I did need, so that's good. 151. I think it was a little, it's definitely smaller than this set. I think it was actually pretty comparable in size to the set before that. Like, Obsidian Flames and 151, I think, were similar. Paldea Evolved and this one, Paradox Rift, were definitely bigger. They thought people were making too much in resale. I mean, making the cards harder to pull makes the set worth more, though. Or it makes the singles worth more. $176? No. Lose for the Pokemon Cup. Yeah. Either it's too easy to pull and then people don't want to open the set because they're like, I already got everything. There's no point in buying it. So then the set tanks from a sealed perspective in the aftermarket. And then it just sits on shelves. People aren't buying it because they're like, well, I already got everything I want. I mean, that also happens if the set sucks and there's like no cards that people are interested in. Notorious for that is Steam Siege from the XY era. But on the flip side, if there's a lot of cards that people want, like Evolving Skies, that flies off the shelf. However, the pull rates are dog shit. So even though the sealed stuff is selling really well, the singles are crazy expensive. I needed cloth, which is annoying if you're a collector. I got really lucky with Evolving Skies. I opened a ton of it when sealed was not expensive. And I got a bunch of what I needed, and then I bought singles for the rest of like the alt arts and stuff that I needed. Like literally a month or two, I think, before prices absolutely skyrocketed. Like, the big card in that set that people really care about is the Umbreon VMAX alt art, which I actually never really liked the art for until I saw it in person, and then there was something about how it looks in person that really hits different. That made me appreciate it more. Zacian Reverse Hollow I needed. Okay, we got another gold card. The Reversal Energy Gold, which I believe I also needed. 266? Yes, I did. Nice, and I only need one copy of that. But I was saying, I think that Umbreon VMAX alt art is worth like $500 right now. Like a raw copy, not graded. 400 or 500. I can actually look on TCG Player. Let's see. TCG Player. Because now I'm curious. It's been a while since I've looked. Umbreon VMAX. So yeah, the market price for this Umbreon VMAX is $537. I want to say that when I bought it, the market price peaked earlier this year for that Umbreon VMAX at $652. So it's come down over $100 in the last 6 months. But like, that card is the main chase card that people really look for. And I bought it as a single because I didn't manage to pull it myself, even though I opened like 15 booster boxes or something over the course of a few months. I want to say I bought that single for like maybe $160 or something like that. 180. Like, so it has 3x'd in price since then. So I got it at a really good time. I actually got it when the price was coming down. And then it went way back up, and it has not gone down since then. Well, I mean, I just said that it went down like $100 in the last few months, but it's coming back up again. So I don't really know, but like, that's an example of a set that was very popular because it has a lot of very desirable cards. It actually was printed a lot, but despite that, the singles in the aftermarket are incredibly expensive. TCGs have the craziest price inflation for certain things, all based on created scarcity. It reminds me of diamonds. They aren't rare. Just all the mines are controlled by basically one company. Yeah. It's interesting, like on TCG Player, now they show the sale history. So what's kind of interesting is that you can see if a buyout happens, and then you can kind of tell that the market price is going to get manipulated. Like, if you suddenly see mass quantities of a card being bought out of nowhere, like, that's indicative of a buyout. Because some person or some group of people looked at this card and they were like, hey, I think this is a good card. I think this is a desirable card. I think this is a card that should be worth more than it is. The market price right now is $15. I think this is a $40 card. So what do? This person or this group of people who all agree on it will buy up every single copy of that card at $15. Every single copy. And then they'll buy up every copy at $18. And they'll buy up every copy at $20. They buy up every copy as close to that price as they can. And then they control the market, essentially, because they bought out so many copies at that price. Like, other places that still have it raise their prices because they're like, well, damn, if it's flying off shelves at $15, it's definitely not a $15 card, it's a $25 card. So they all raise it to $25. And then maybe it still sells at $25 because people get FOMO and they just buy it because they're like, oh my god, why the fuck is this card going crazy right now? I need to get it before it keeps going crazy. And it just like keeps going on, and then the people who bought a shit ton are like, oh, well, I have a ton of copies that I bought at $15 and now it's a $30 card, now it's a $35 card, and I'm just gonna sell it all. Nice profit. You have to have a lot of capital to pull something like that off, though. We got an Aegislash illustration rare. That looks super cool. That's like a really realistic looking background. It almost looks like they took a picture of something and then they like painted the Pokemon in. That looks super majestic. Buyouts are usually the result of people thinking it will be great, then greed sets in and ruins it for the casual player. Yeah. Like, the casual collector gets so screwed over by buyouts. And like, I don't want to buy a card that I know just got bought out. I'm like, well, I think that's BS. It was fine at the price it was, and then you decided, no, it has to be worth more. There's some crazy artists that can draw real stuff like it's a picture. I'm always amazed. Yeah, I've seen some amazing ones. That's true, but also Konami and Pokemon Company create their own scarcity by refusing to do reprints and restrains. I understand there's a lot that goes into TCGs, but still. Yeah, it depends on the set. Pokemon definitely does reprint, but usually only within the first, like, year. Because they can only, like, they only have so much print space, right? So they can only justify, like, having so many sets being printed at the same time, and they're obviously going to prioritize, like, the newest sets. So you can probably only expect things to get reprinted within a year. Maybe 2 years. Like, Evolving Skies, I think, got reprints even into the second year because it was just that popular. Like, I don't know, there were 4 or 5 prints for Evolving Skies. But then there's other sets that just get short printed because historically Pokemon knows, okay, the February set or the March set historically always performs the worst. So we're going to print less of that because we know, based on sales data, this set is not going to sell as well. Which makes sense. You know, you have the data to back it up. Golden Go EX Full Art. 231. I needed that one. This dude, it's a spaghetti. We got the spaghetti Pokemon. I'm gonna eat him. Oh, I could go for a bowl of pasta right now. I'm actually really hungry. That's a nice looking card. The full art cards, I really did not care for the full art cards in the Sword Shield era. I think they were super lazy and bland. The full art cards for the Scarlet Violet era have been way better. Way better. Like, more personality to the poses, more interesting backgrounds, not like just super generic CG models. Like, I think they are still CG modeled, but like, they don't look boring, you know? Like, there's so much personality to this pose that he's doing right now. Golden Go is a fever dream of a Pokemon. When I first saw it in a meme, I straight up refused to believe that it was a design at first. Yeah. And the funny thing is that it's really good. Like, in-game for raids and stuff. I don't know about competitive, but I think it's really good for raids. Needs to be a separate reprint division. I mean, Pokemon bought more, like, printing facilities lately, so theoretically they have the space for it, but I don't know. I really don't know. I'm sure they have a lot of smart people in their economics and marketing departments who are looking at a lot of this historical data, and people know that, or they know that people want to chase the next big set, the next big thing. Actually, the new set coming out in January is another special set. It's going to be kind of like Shining Fates and Hidden Fates, which people love. So I'm going to be interested to see how that new set does. Another Tapu Koko EX. I think I got this in 3 out of 4 boxes. They probably draw and then model it based on the drawing. Probably draft. Yeah, probably something like that. Because at least then they can model it to have the personality that they created in the drawing. Cards are like sticking together or something. Earthen Vessel 163. Guess what? I needed that. Yay. Cyclozar 157. No. Iron Jug. I'll need to see if a set comes out that piques my interest, like 151. I actually already blew the semi-annual card money. Oh, for the Doctor Who set? Yeah. I mean, given how much of a fan you are of Doctor Who, like, that totally made sense. And if you play Pokemon more to actually, like, play the card game rather than collect, probably makes more sense to just buy the singles, because that's way cheaper. But it'll be interesting to see. I needed this. Evil. I pulled a lot of the holos, but finally got a reverse holo copy. Groudon 93. I do have. Oh, there we go. Another new one that I wanted, or needed, I should say. Well, wanted and needed. Skeleturge EX. This is a metal version. 137. So now there's only 2 EX cards left that I still need. Mewtwo EX and Iron Valiant EX. Yeah, hopefully there is another Pokemon set that comes out that piques your interest at a time where you have some disposable funds that you can justify putting towards it. Because I do think Pokemon is just a lot of fun to open in general. But yeah, the set coming in January, It's going to be a special holiday set, or special set, whatever. It's mostly shiny Pokemon, but there are going to be like alt art versions of previous illustration cards. Like there's a new Charizard illustration card. I saw it, it got leaked. It looks really good. It looks better than the original. There's also a Mew illustration rare that's an alt art. That also looks really good. It also got leaked. I don't know, I saw it on like Twitter or Reddit or something. Here's a fun question. Does semi-annual mean twice a year or every 2 years? Yeah, I know it can mean both. Generally speaking, if I heard semi-annual, well, I think it's the same thing with biannual, right? Actually, no. If I hear somebody say something like a meeting, like you have a meeting, if somebody says, oh, this meeting is bi-weekly, I think every other week. So I'm assuming biannual would be every other year. Semi-annual, to me, would be 2 times a year. I know it can be used for either. But yeah, I would say if I hear semi-annual, I'm more inclined to think 2 times a year. Annual would be every year, and biannual would be every other year. I don't know if triannual is a thing, but that would be every 3 years. I didn't realize it kind of depended on where in the world you're from, though. That's interesting. What do they say around you, Master? Luxurious Cape, 166? No, I had that. Another Sarina EX? No. No, give me the Mewtwo or the Iron Valiant, please. Give me the 2 EX cards that I still need. Looks like we probably have like 10 to 12 packs left. Then I'll do my little summary and that'll be it. What time is it now? 10:57? Okay, that's not too bad. Probably 11:15 I'll be ending the stream and in bed, or getting ready for bed. Good. I know I have Jirachi. There's Iron Valiant EX. Nice. Okay. So that was one of the only 2 EX cards that I did not have yet. The only one left now is Mewtwo EX, which looks like it's an electric type. It's either water or electric, based on its position in the set list right here, because the one right above it is water and the one right under it is electric. I haven't seen the card, so I don't know if it's water or electric, but it's one or the other. But we get the Iron Valiant EX, which is the future version of, I believe, Gallade? Either Gallade or Gardevoir, I don't know. Alright. Strut his stuff, Toad's cool again. God, I love that art. Ambipom, Crocolore, no. Apom, I'm pretty sure I have. Yep. Melodic. Alright, let's move this off to the side. This is quite the bulk pile I have over here. All right. Nah, it's just a normal holo. Just a normal holo. Nobody panic. Come on, bro. I need the Orbeetle. Yep, normal holo. I know. I recognize that type of pattern on the side. I knew that wasn't going to be... Because if it was an actual hit card, like higher than just an EX, it would have texture on it. Actually, that's not true. The illustration rares do not have texture. Those are just plain hollow, and they have the plain white borders. But like a full art trainer, or a special illustration rare, or a full art Pokemon, those have texture on the sides. I believe. Porygon Z, I think I have. Yeah, I need normal Porygon, dude. Knackley, I definitely have. All right, couple packs in a row. We're striking out here, but that's fine. We still got, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually, I still have 12. Okay. Still got 1/3 of the box left. My back is starting to hurt for some reason. All I'm doing is sitting here and opening cards. This is what happens when you're 27. Your body fails you. It's like, hey, Leo. I know that you're generally in good health and you try to exercise and you've been slacking a little bit. I'm sure you'll get back to it at some point. But despite your young age for the most part, granted I am older than everybody who comes in my chat, but still, despite that, you're going to have back pain just from sitting at your desk and opening Pokemon cards for no apparent reason. I know you've been fine for the last 2 hours and 59 minutes, but just now, we're going to make it start. Haha. That's life. That's life's version of a joke. Same here. Reminds me of how flammable and inflammable mean the same thing. What? Do they? I would have assumed that flammable is like it can be set on fire and inflammable is that it can't. Or isn't there? Oh, like I am. That's can't be set on fire. But IN can. I also meant that biannual and semi-annual mean the same thing, not that semi-annual means twice a year and every 2 years. Oh, okay. I see. I gotcha. Words are tricky. English be like that. I can see why people like learning English get kind of frustrated. How come I have not been getting any hits for like 5 packs in a row? What is this? Flammable means able to catch on fire. Inflammable means able to combust without an ignition. I did not know that was the definition of inflammable. Evidently. Own Edge, 130? No. Wimpod, 47? No. Root Bonnet. Damn. How many packs in a row has it been since I got something? They better be depriving me because it's gonna go sicko mode for the last few packs. Come on! We gotta end with something crazy! And I'll just open these other 2 booster boxes off stream some point during this week when I feel like it. And that will probably just be tomorrow or Wednesday. Whatever day I don't stream, I'll probably open it. Number 69, I know we have that because I thought it was funny and I looked earlier. Light Party we have. Oh, wow, another one with no hit? Jeez. $37? Nope, we have that. 16? Nope, we have that. Iron and EX. I have that one. Why couldn't you be the Mewtwo? If it was the Mewtwo, I would have had every card in the main set up until the secret rares. Out of these 182 cards in the main set, the only one that I do not have is Mewtwo EX. And I have 6 packs left in this booster box to potentially get Mewtwo EX. Break this down. Inflammable is a correct version, but non is the prefix. Oh, okay, I see. All right, 6, right? Yeah, 6 packs left. I like how they order it, like, so you can get all the packs arts in a row. Like, they always order it like that. In the booster boxes, I mean. All right. Final 6. I believe we have not gotten a gold or a special illustration card in this set, so I'm hoping, in this box. So I'm hoping that that means that we will get a special illustration card within these last 6 packs. I would definitely rather that than the Mewtwo EX, but I'll take the Mewtwo EX too. I'll take anything that I don't currently have. The less things that I have to try and trade for or buy, the better. Minior 99, we have Mantike 39, we have, and okay, another pack with no hit. Jeez. So close, at least that's the last single. I'm already praying for the last pack luck, the last pack magic. I don't know if I've ever had last pack magic in my openings, which is interesting. I feel like I tend to hit stuff either early on or like in the middle. Garbodor, 117. We got that guy. Hey, okay, we got another illustration rare, which I did not have before, so that's good. 203. Slitherwing. I feel like we got a Slitherwing in that pack, didn't we? Yeah, we did. So you got normal Slitherwing. And then later in the pack, we get the Slitherwing illustration rare. I believe this is ancient version of Volcarona. Burning Turbulence is a pretty cool move name. This mysterious Pokemon has some similarities to a creature that an old book introduced as Slitherwing. Did I check it off? I did. Closing up at work, how goes it? Hello, Esme, welcome to the stream. It goes well, thank you. Got some pretty good pulls today. Now that I think about it, I actually have not hit a single one of my most wanted cards in the set, which is ironic, but we have pulled some pretty good stuff other than that. I'm on the last 4 packs for this opening, and then I'm doing the grand ol' summary of all the hits, so depending if you stay while you're closing, you will, I guess, see the summary of the stuff, but either way, I hope work has been good. And thank you for stopping in. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, that's a good hit. You came in at a good time, Esme. We got the Golden Go EX. This is the special illustration rare card. Right into the sleeve with you. Doing the Gurren Lagann pose. Nice. Okay. Or Golden Go. I keep saying Golden Ego. Golden Go. Yeah, special illustration rare. This is a funny one. Like, dude is straight up just spaghetti. But he's still doing the Gurren Lagann pose, which I respect, because that is a 10 out of 10 anime. Pasta Pokemon special art, let's go, let's go. Jeez, yes. I don't even know, how do you actually say GZZ? Like, I know what it means, but I don't actually know how to say it. Just like Twitch speak, I guess. Regardless, thank you for blessing me with some royal luck, Esme. That was, like, right when you came in, I had just gotten that previous illustration card, and then I got that guy. I only have 3 packs left now, but I expect nothing now that I've gotten 2 good hits 2 packs in a row. But you never know. Maybe there's one more good thing. We shall see. We shall see. Mac and cheese cinnamon stick from Applejack's commercial made of coin. That is a mouthful. You know what? I could really go for mac and cheese right now. I made some on Friday, so it's not like it's been very long, but it sounds really appealing right now. Another hit, Norman Full Art. I got a Norman Full Art earlier today, but like I said before, the Full Art trainers are cards that I want 2 of, which is good because now I have 2 of them. 1 for the master set and 1 for my trainer binder. Yay! Esme, you are crushing me with the luck right now. As soon as you came into the chat, it's been 3 hits on like 4 packs or something. Thank you. Thank you for giving me streamer luck at the end. Man. Oh my god, I am actually really hungry right now. Which is not good because I know I shouldn't eat at like 11:15 when I'm gonna go to bed in like 15 minutes or whatever, but probably 30 minutes knowing me. Still. Ugh. Oh, it's Grats. Grats. Typically found in global chat and gacha. You know, I think I haven't noticed that because I think only one gacha game that I play actually has that kind of global chat. Like FGO doesn't. Bang Dream D4DJ, they don't. Blue Archive, I don't think does. I think the only one I play that has a chat is Azure Lane. And I don't think I ever look at it. Which is interesting, now that I think about it. Alright, last pack. I don't think we're gonna get last pack magic because we had 3 really good packs before this, but you never know. We might end up with something really, really cool. Or unexpected. Here we go. We have Reverse Trubbish. 116. We have him. Yes. Alright. Next card. If we're gonna get an illustration rare or a special illustration rare, it's in the next spot. We're not. You get a counter catcher, 160, which I already have. But that's fine because if we're gonna get a double rare EX card, a full art trainer, a full art Pokemon, it will be in the next slot. It's just a normal evil. No. No. I thought I pulled a Chen Pao. I was just gonna pull it out and flash it to you, Esme, but I guess not. I definitely got an Absol, like, right before you came. I mean, I already had it, so I don't need it, but... You can just make the long trek to me, and I can reward you with a 8-cent Absol card. That'll be worth the travel fees, right? There it is. Oh, it's the reverse holo version. Oh, uh-oh. I knew I pulled one. So this one is probably worth more like 10 cents instead of like 6 cents. I know, pretty crazy. Okay. So I can put this guy in the stack over here. We got quite a lot of bulk on the side. So these are the normal and reverse holo cards I wanted, but time to sort all of the actual hits. Get this out of the way. All right. So we opened 4 booster boxes today, which, if my mental math is correct off the top of my head, that's 144 packs that we opened in the last 3 hours and 13 minutes. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got 49 hits out of 144 packs, which is right around 33%, I think. Which is in line with what we would expect. Generally, you expect at least 30%. 35 would be good. Anywhere from 30 to 35 is good. If you get below 30, you kind of got screwed. All right, so full art trainer, special illustration, normal illustration, normal EX, normal EX, normal EX, normal, normal, full art Pokemon, illustration, gold, normal, illustration, special trainer. Special Pokemon. Wow, we actually have a really good variety in here. This was a really good opening. Wow. 34% almost flat. Damn, I was super close when I said 33% then. I was so close. Oh my god. All right. So I'm just going to rifle through and organize these. And then once I have finished that, I will show you guys. I'm organizing them in the order that they actually like are listed in the set. Like number order. Pretty sweet pulls this time. I agree, Master. I agree. Even though I didn't pull anything like absurdly crazy, I think the number and variety of hits was really, really good. So it doesn't have like a holy shit moment like when I pulled the God Pack in the 151 one, or when I pulled the Charizard illustration card that everybody really wants in the Obsidian Flames, or when I pulled the Iono special art that like is the best card in that set for Paldea Evolved. Like, I had a holy shit moment for all of those sets. I did not have a holy shit for this one, but in terms of quality and quantity overall, I feel like this is one of the better ones. This is my 9th Pokemon opening, by the way. So I guess my next one would be early next year for the special set. Oh my god, trying to organize this one-handed. Not one-handed, what the fuck am I talking about? I'm using both hands. Why am I stupid? Why am I stupid? Why did I get so many Tapu Kokos? Top of the morning, Tia. If every pack was God Pack, then none would be special. That is very true, Master. That is very true. The reason the God Packs stand out so much is because it's so rare and so out of nowhere when you actually get one. Okay. Everything is ordered now. So, I believe I had said we got 49 hits. So, here is the final summary for this Paradox Rift opening of the 49 hits that we pulled out of these 144 packs. Of course, these are technically hits for me too, because They are normal cards or reverse hollows that I needed for my master set, so I'm actually also very happy about this stack of stuff we have here, which is probably like another, I don't know, 80-ish cards or something. But the big stuff that people actually care about in these openings are the big hits like we have here. So here we go. We got Frostlass EX ×2. We got Garchomp EX. We got a Serena EX ×2. We got Golisopod EX, which has a really, really good special illustration card that I want to get, but I did not pull, unfortunately. But ×2. Tapu Koko EX, I believe ×3. Boom, boom, boom. Yes. 3 Tapu Koko EXs. Iron Hands EX ×2. Kofagrigus, however the fuck you say it, ×1, just one of them. Iron Valiant EX, just one. Hoopa EX, again, just one. Toxtricity EX, just one. Sandy Shocks EX, just one. Roaring Moon EX, uno. Skeletor GX, uno. Altaria EX, ichi, as in the Japanese word for one. Golden Go EX, just one. However, Bombardier EX breaks the trend because we got 2 of that. Now we move into the good stuff, the real good stuff. All right, we got Iron Moth illustration rare. Very nice. We got the Snorunt illustration rare. Very cute, hanging out in the snow. Looks right out of Ezume's Ice Kingdom, if you ask me. Hopefully all of his denizens are as happy as this Snorunt is. The Plusle illustration rare, which is one of the cutest cards in the set, in my opinion. I actually slightly prefer the Minun card. I think Minun's expression is really, really funny. Very cute. But we did get the Plusle at least, so that's good. We got the Espathra illustration rare, which I think is one of the best arts in the set. It's a little hard to make out the details from like the light shining onto it, but I definitely recommend looking the art up. It's really, really, really good. I love that. Yeah, it's very fitting for you, Ezume. And this is probably like a $4 card or something too, so if you were looking to pick up a single of it, I think it would be pretty cheap, but I love how happy it looks. Anytime that there's a card with Pokemon and people looking happy, I just always like it. We got the Mindshow doing his like training, his or her training, whatever, on this branch. Illustration rare. The Meteor illustration rare. Falling through the sky. Mindshow top 10. Oh, Mindshow's one of your top 10. I know you've talked the top 3 before, but I don't think you've mentioned the top 10. Wow, so this was a good opening. This is a good set for you. You got the Chenpao normal holographic. You have the Absol card. You have Ice Kingdom Snorunt. You have Mindshow, which is one of your top 10. I don't even know how to say it. Mindshow. I don't know. Seems like could be a fun set for you to open, potentially. The Meteor. We also got Slitherwing, illustration rare. Kind of a beastie boy. I would not want to run into this guy in the wild. I'd probably have a heart attack if a moth looking like this came around the corner. This kind of reminds me of the giant moths in Escape the Backrooms, actually. Don't want to deal with that. And of course, Morpeko illustration rare. We got Angry Morpeko this time, chowing down on the sweets, and annoyed that his sweet time was interrupted in a hungry hurry. That's probably one of my favorites from today. As well as the Brute Bonnet illustration rare, with Komiya's very, very, very distinct art style. Dude's hiding back here. If you just look at it, you might be like, damn, where's the Pokemon? There he is. And he is anger. He's angy. Angie personified. OMG, it's Allura. This is Allura. All right, you heard it from Ezume, guys. He knows best. This right here is Allura. It's purple. Allura's purple. It has a bunch of sweets. I assume Allura likes sweets. There's 2 O's in Morpeko, and there's 2 L's in Allura. I mean, that right there, 1, 2, 3. You need 3 pieces of evidence. I got you. We got the Aegislash illustration rare that looks super, super, super realistic and very cool. The death moths are scary. Yeah, not the death moths. I was kind of bummed because I was scrubbing through the VOD, and there was a good moment where I got jump scared by the moth, but in the VOD, just because of like the lighting and stuff, it wasn't super clear what it was that scared me because it was kind of dark in the room. But in person, when I was playing the game, I could clearly make out the moth, and that's why I got jump scared. So it's not gonna make like a good jump scare short, unfortunately, but she's small, Angie, Eepy, and purple, and she's snack. I mean, that does sound pretty Allura then. If small, check. Angie, check. Eepy, relatively. Allura herself did say, or either you or Allura was saying she was Eepy when we were playing Dead by Daylight the other day. Purple, yes. And snack, oh yes. A lot of snack. The small Angie, Eepy, purple snacking Cato. Celestial Cato. We've never seen Morpeko and Allura in the same room together either. Ooh, Master, you put out a good point right there. Ezume can add that to his evidence to present to Allura. We got the Swablu illustration rare with the Amogus Swablu playing the imposter, expertly blending in with all of these Wingulls who have no idea that among them, there's the devious Swablu right in the middle, looking at you, the viewer, saying, don't you fucking dare tell these Wingulls that I'm here. Or else. Or else. Yeah, I love that art. Very, very cute. I was just chilling there with the Wingulls. We got the Frostlass EX full art. Armor Rogue EX full art, which looks really, really cool. I like Armor Rogue a lot, as well as Ceruledge. But looking like he's in the Sea of Fire, I think really, really pops. The Kofugrigus, whatever I still don't know how to pronounce this. Kofugrigus EX full art. A little spooky. Week after Halloween. The Golden Go EX full art, of course. Mr. Spaghetti himself, doing quite the pose. Norman, full art, classic trainer from like Gen 3. We got 2 of them. We got Professor Sada's Vitality full art. The Cave Woman Mommy. We got the Rourke full art. Another classic gym leader from, I believe, Gen 4. The Rock gym leader. We also got Tulip full art. Mommy, hello. Hi. Hi. Yes. Very nice art. I don't remember if she has an illustration, like a special illustration or not. I know both of the professors do. Actually, I have the set list right here. I can look. Rika and Tulip both do have a special illustration rare. We did not pull it. Maybe I'll pull it in my 2 boxes that I have left, and then I can send it in Discord or something. But we got the Tulip full art. We got the Garchomp EX special illustration rare, which Garchomp is my favorite Pokemon of the special illustration rare cards. As an illustration, it's not my favorite personally. It does look pretty cool. Like the colors, I think, work really well together. But it feels kind of like just a normal full art card to me. Like if you showed me this, I wouldn't necessarily think, oh, that's a special illustration rare. I would think, oh, that's a full art. You know? Like, it has that same kind of vibe. Either way, good pull, because I like Garchomp a lot. We, of course, got the Golden Go EX special illustration rare, Mr. Spaghetti himself, doing the Gurren Lagann pose. Very, very good stuff. Glad to get that. Professor Sada's Vitality special illustration rare. Once again, Cavewoman Mommy. Diligently doing some research with the very, very cute Smoliv, who always is an anxious bean, just like me. And I believe this is Palmy. I forget if it's Palmy or Palmo. It's one of them. I feel like Palmy is the base one, and then it goes to Palmo, and then it goes to Palmot, I think. So I think this is Palmy. But that's a nice trio right there. But not only did we get Professor Sada's Vitality, we also got Professor Turo's Scenario, which we also pulled last Friday on my first opening. But he comes back once again. This is me in the future. Lab coat, still in the lab, doing some research with mysterious purple floating liquid. My Pokemon buddy over here, Cyclizar, looking suave AF. We got the Iron Valiant EX Gold Hyper Rare. And we got the Gold Reversal Energy Hyper Rare. And that is all 49 of the hits that we got. So, all things considered, really successful opening. 34%, I think Ved said. Oh, yeah. Jeez. If I had to pick a top 5 from what we pulled, I would say the Plusle illustration rare, the Morpeko illustration rare, the Swablu illustration rare, the Tulip full art, and Mr. Golden Go EX special illustration rare, Gurren Lagann pose. My guy, paying tribute to the second best anime of all time, in my opinion. Number 1 being Planet After Story, Gurren Lagann number 2. However, this one is also super, super cute, so I also had to leave out the Snorunt, which is really cute. Plusle I have to keep. Swablu's so cute, though. The Morpeko just has so much personality. I don't know. Okay, we'll do top 6 because I can't leave this one out. Professor Sada's Vitality special illustration rare. That rounds out the top 6. Pretty good opening, though. I am definitely satisfied with that. I still have not pulled my main wants, though. I don't think any of the cards I had in my thumbnail got pulled, which are... I want to look at the thing. Yeah, I had the Iron Valiant special card, didn't pull that. Parasol Lady special card, didn't pull. Groudon illustration, I didn't. The Roaring Moon special, I didn't. And the Altaria special, I didn't. So I used 5, my top 5 most wanted pulls, I guess. And I didn't get any of those 5. However, like I said, we got a lot of really good cards in this opening. Great variety in terms of like how many different types of cards and just the amazing art in general. Like the art in this set is so good. So kudos to those artists for putting all that together. And making a great set to end the year on. Always cute to see Pokemon at work. Well, work that's not fighting. Yeah. Just more normal live Pokemon, essentially. If the other Parasol Lady art is just full and it was that good, I can't imagine how down bad will be for the special art Parasol Lady. I can show you. I can pull up a picture of it. Just because I won't be streaming the last two being opened. Of course, my thing is over here. Parasol lady. Oh no, I almost typed in parasocial lady. We don't want that. That's no good. Save image. Yes. All right. I will show you. Here we go. Image. New. Yes. Parasol lady. Here we go. High quality. There it is. This is my most wanted card in the set. This is the special illustration version of the Parasol lady. Like, how beautiful is that? Like, that, in my opinion, as somebody who has full art trainers as like the main thing I've collected for years, I have hundreds, and I literally have every single full art trainer for the first like 8 years of Pokemon's existence having them. I'm missing like 8 total, which are just from this set and the last set. I think this is the best art that they have on a full art trainer card. Except for maybe there's that Lily card that I really like too. I don't know if I saved the thing. Did I? It would be this one. Yeah. That one. I do think that this Lily is probably up there as well for like best arts, but I still think the Parasol lady takes it. Like, the background for the Lily is really nice and her expression is really nice, but I think the Parasol ladies, like, I don't even know how to describe it, but there's something about Parasol lady that I think really takes the cake. Of course, I do also really like that Alola Friends card, which is my like personal highlight of my collection, this one. I think that's a great art as well, but again, there's something about the Parasol lady that really, really speaks to me. Weathering with you. True. Yeah, it is kind of like weathering with you. Good pulls, my friend. Thank you, Esme. Thank you. I've got something to show you Pokemon related. I literally Tiger Woods fist pumped multiple times. Oh my god. That's some really hyping it up with that. Oh yeah, definitely like send it to me on Discord, because I am very curious what it is. If it made you Tiger Woods fist pump. Tastefully and respectfully down bad. That's a good way to describe it, Master. Parasol lady seems less cluttered. Background on Lily's a bit distracting. That's a fair take on it. All right. So I'm going to call the stream there so that I have some time to get ready for bed. Hopefully get to bed by midnight, get like 6 hours of sleep in. But that was the Pokemon Paradox Rift opening number 2. We got through 4 booster boxes in a little over 3 hours. 3 hours and 13 minutes, I think it was. So 144 packs in just about 3 hours. Very successful in terms of pull rate, pull quality, pull quantity, and just how efficient we were getting through all that stuff. So, as always, thank you very much for coming to the Pokemon opening. I hope you enjoyed seeing me open stuff, get closer and closer to my master set. We still have some things left to do, mostly the illustration cards, which that's to be expected. I'll probably pull a couple more of these in the last couple boxes, and then it'll be a lot of trading and a lot of buying of singles to get the last ones. Hopefully more trading than buying, but you never know. But yeah, hopefully you had fun seeing me geek out about Pokemon cards. I always do. It is my biggest or it's been my biggest hobby for the last like 3 years, so why am I frozen? Why am I frozen? My VTube studio crashed. No. Oh, we're back. We're back. Okay. That was something. Jeez. Okay. Yes, thank you again for coming to the stream, watching me open packs, hanging out with me, seeing me geek out, keeping me entertained while I was opening stuff. I hope you were entertained as well. Appreciate your time as always. Especially it was a Monday night. I know it's a different day for me, but I really wanted to open it. I didn't want to wait another day, so Monday it was. But yeah, once again, 49 hits and 144 packs. Pretty good. So thank you, everybody, for coming to the stream. I appreciate it. I hope you had a great time with the stream, and I hope you have a great rest of your night, a great rest of your Monday night or Tuesday, in Ved's case, and anybody else who is abroad from the United States where I am. Hope you have a nice sleep, and hopefully I will be getting my schedule out some point Tuesday morning or early afternoon so that everybody knows the streams for the rest of the week. Thursday and Sunday are definites, and then it will be either Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not sure which of the two yet. Will depend on what I want to do and how things are going at work. But yeah, you should be able to expect 3 more streams, hopefully. 2 at the very least, but 3 ideally. Either way, keep an eye out. I'll post it in all the usual places. It desynced. That probably explains it. Had a great time. Glad to hear it, Master. Thanks again for the stream. Thank you for coming. Keeping that streak up. 117, was it? Have a good night, Leo. Thank you, Master. You as well. Once again, thank you, everybody, for coming. I know I've said it like 4 times now, but I mean it. So thank you. Hope you have a great rest of your night, and hopefully I can catch you on some other streams sometime this week. All right. Bye-bye. If I could find the ending button. No! Bye-bye.